You know what time it is. Let's go.
Say goodbye to Remy's place. Looking for my friends on a Saturday. Where's Fantastic Lady, Chip and Journey, Beckerman and Robbie Fat Stacks? And they're like, don't you watch MadSpidey'S Outback? Where Lemmy shows up just like that. Live chat here with YouTubers. You better sub, bring a comic cover.
Bow down, bitches. Gobble, gobble, whack, bitches.
My best mate, Lee Simon Sorrow. A Lee meme with some muscle. On here, you better watch your language, or you won't get any of his Vegemite sandwich. Freaky Sid, I come from MadSpidey'S Outback. Talking comics and some smack. Welcome all to MadSpidey'S Outback. You better sub, bring a comic cover, yeah.
What is going on? Yeah, it is your boy. It is MadSpidey. It is Outback time. We do not have anybody waiting in the wings today, so it may be a very quick show. Everybody knows that I do not run these things well by myself. Or I don't really run it at all. It pretty much runs itself, and it usually is just chaos regardless of whether I run it or not. But let's say hello to the chat while we're here. We do have first Mr. Rod the Regan. I hope you're doing well, brother. Ruby G in the house. Hope you're doing well, mate. We have the millions of different Biggie account things that, yeah, I'm still interested to find out who this person is or persons. But I still love the interaction. It's always fun. So we've got Biggie versus KFC. Haven't seen that one yet. So we got Spidey Yubi having a sausage roll this morning. No, sausage roll, generally a lunch thing, not a breakfast thing, because it's only 9 o'clock. I haven't really had any breakfast. All I've had is a coffee or two. But I love the sentiment all the same. The immortal Biggie Mac. I'm here for the Chico roll talk. I'm not a Chico roll guy. I'm more of a sausage roll guy, but I still love it all the same. The immortal Biggie Rack is another new one. My go-to is Vegemite cheese and butter on toast. Very, very nice. I'm usually just the butter and Vegemite. Either toast or an English muffin or even a crumpet is very nice. Except the Vegemite doesn't work as well on the crumpet because it seems to dry it out a little bit. But honey, I prefer on the crumpets. But yeah, definitely the muffin or the toast for sure. And the immortal Biggie Chic. Grilled roux tastes better in. Oh god. Yeah, kangaroo meat. It's not as common as you think it is over here. A lot of people think like, oh, it'd be like, you get it at McDonald's or something like that. But no, it's not as common as you think it is. Yeah, you can buy it, but it's not as common as you think it is. Yeah, it's a bit gamey. Not my thing. I prefer sort of, chicken and beef, that sort of stuff, but it is what it is. Dope, what's going on, brother? Hopefully not too many ads this time. I have noticed watching live shows lately, and I know, Dope actually brought this up to my attention, that he goes, oh, what are you doing with the ads? It's like jumping up every 5 minutes or something. Whether it's popping up during the stream or it's just popping up covering your chat, I noticed that a lot, especially on Only Slabs, and also the Legion Lair as well. Quite often, your chat will disappear and it'll come up with an ad over the chat. Gets kind of annoying, but I'd rather it do that than do it over the actual people talking on the screen. But, it is what it is. Dan, hope you're doing well, mate. but yeah, it is literally just me. As boring as this may be, but I will try and hang out for a bit. If nobody turns up, then this will, yeah, as I said, very, very, very short Spidey's Outback, which is, it's fine too. I've always got other stuff to do and stuff like that anyway. So, oh, Patel, you're a legend. Thank you so much. How often do you see Newton's or Horowitz comics? Now, if you don't know, actually, let me play the clip, and then we will go from there. Where are we? We will play this one. Thank you so much, Patel. I greatly appreciate it, brother.
And boom! Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, you sexy motherfucker.
And boom!
Yeah. So to answer this question, so over here in Australia, back in the 50s and 60s, even to the 70s, we had our Australian reprints of the American comics, mainly Marvel and DC. So you had Newtons, you had Horowitz, you had Yaffa, Federal. There was like quite a few of them over about a 2 or 3 decade time span, reprinting all of the comic books, like all the Marvel and DC. Now, they didn't have the full licensing. Like there was, I don't know the full history behind it, but they basically had to use a different color scheme. Also, we didn't have the printers over here that you guys had over there to do like the full color scheme. So it was almost like the old school 4-color sort of stuff where they would reprint, say, you know, I don't know, like Avengers #1 for argument's sake. They would reprint it, but all the color scheme would be totally different. So it'll be, instead of like a blue, green background, it'll be like a red background, and then like Captain America will be slightly different colors, and Hulk would be purple instead of green, and stuff like that. So they were very interesting, but they were becoming very, like, they were literally throwaway books for the longest of time. But in the last 5 to 10 years, they've massively become popular, and even a lot on the CGC census and things like that, mainly due to a lot of Australian collectors, but now they are becoming known to the outside world, basically, and they're actually becoming very, very popular, very, very sought after. But you do not see, you see an odd one here or there in the wild, because a lot of the collectors over here are snapping them up and then trying to obviously push them to the outside market. But yeah, they're a cool thing for what they are. And if you do want to like get your hands on like an Avengers 1 or an Avengers 4 or a Spidey 1 and stuff like that, they are very, very affordable. The only thing you got to remember is it's very fragile paper. It's like newspaper rag, but it's also black and white inside. It's not color inside, so it's not, you know, it's still a reprint. But certain companies did a lot of like reprints where, like, it might have been, say, Avengers 1 book, but it might have been Avengers 4 inside, and then the number might have been like Avengers number 12 or something like that. Like the numbers and the things, like, it's all messed up, but they're pretty cool for what they are. But let's get back to the chat. But yeah, thank you for asking that. Christina, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yes, please. Now I'll get to this in a second, but Christina is supporting a great cause, autism charity, as said, at 8 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot, to raise money for autism awareness, I think it is. Please clarify if I or just for research or something like that. I think, I'm not quite sure. I think it's like Christina will be able to let us know. But yeah, please, if you're on Whatnot, even if you're not, go and hit the link and yeah, just donate some money, buy some stuff. Apparently there's going to be some really cool stuff. So yeah, please do that. Christina has supported all us. The least you can do is go and support her cause as well. So yeah, please do that. I will try and pin that in the link when I get a chance, because I don't think I can do it from here. Can I do it? No, I don't think I can do it from here. I have to do it in YouTube. So, but yes, thank you for jumping in, Christina. I know you're going to be very busy today with that charity auction. But yeah, please do so. I had to pick up that Avengers 1 unit. The colors are so wilder. Yeah, I tried for the X-Men 1, but I already have overpaid for the Avengers 1 auction for cheese. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, like, you know, you can literally, like, pick up any of the number ones. Like, you know, there might be, you know, $500 to $1,000 sort of thing. But, yeah, you got to remember they are obviously reprints and things like that. So, SCG, yeah, love the cover. Yeah, I know SCG knows a bit about it because he's dived right into to foreign reprints, especially Hulk 181. I think he has all of them or nearly all of the reprints of Hulk 181. So, and all the international variants, whatever you'd like to call them. Maybe you guys got the Red Hulk by accident. Yeah, it's a yeah, it's like if you see them, like Google Australian reprints, and yeah, you'll be tripped out with some of the color schemes. There's the original and the only Biggie Shack. Hope you're doing well, brother. FF5 Newton has a red cover and Doom is in green. There you go. Also, you have to watch getting some that are incomplete. So missing the post. There's a lot of them have posters in it or pin-ups and things like that. So yeah, you got to be if you're like me, you want it complete from A to B or back to front, front to back. Then yeah, you got to be careful because the pin-ups are the first things that people take out of those books. So, Pops, hope you're doing well, mate. As I mentioned, I think I might have mentioned it last week or something like that. I did do a mad mail call. I did take your advice, Pops. I was able to pick up all the Werewolf by Night giant size, even though I already had one of them. So now I only just need that one regular issue. So 2076. So coming back down again. Very nice. ABZ, hope you're doing well, mate. All the way from Scotland. Hoarders Hide, Scott, hope you're doing well, brother. Ahoy, Bogans. Hey, Tate, hope you're doing well, mate. So while I think of it, give me a second. And there's Locke. How you doing, Locke? Hope you're doing well, mate. Give me a second. It'd be nice if. Hang on, where are we? Just make sure I've got this turned all the way down. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oops. Come on. It's up here somewhere. Sorry, I know this is not exactly a riveting thing, but there we go. No, it's not what I want to do. Pin message. There we go. All right. So it is pinned at the top. So even if I go for another 10 minutes or if I go for another 5 hours or whatever like that, it will be pinned at the top so I can keep mentioning it during the thing. So yeah, as I mentioned before, yeah, there we go. So 6th annual Puzzle Pieces Squared charity auction event so far. $25,000 been raised. So much art, etc. tonight by different people in the community and well-known artists. So definitely head over to Whatnot. So it is pinned at the top. Please go and check it out. Even if you can just drop in there and just drop some cash, that would be absolutely fantastic. Support a great cause. Oh, good. It's nighttime, so I can't see the rain. Nice. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Okay, no worries, Scott. If you've got a, I don't know whether you're in any of the group chats, Scott. I'll send you a link. Yeah, I know. I don't know if anything else is going on at the moment. Is there wrestling on? Is there, I don't know, UFC or freaking something? What's going on, Kenny Bird? Hope you're doing well, mate. Yes, Scott. Paste. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, is there anything going on tonight? Because it's very quiet. Obviously, we got, the lovely people in the chat, which I appreciate being here. But I didn't realise whether there'd be any. I know the Masters is on, Pops. I know, because I know what Mark's week is like. I've been through it. Obviously you've been through it his whole life, but I've been through it with him for 4 years, 5 years. I think coming up 5 years now. So yeah, I know that very, very busy couple of weeks, like the week of Masters, the week before, and the week after. So hey, there we go. More.
What are you doing by yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Going on?
Yeah. Hey, Sledge. There is almost always a UFC event, but that won't hurt your panel. Yeah, the only one that cares about UFC much is Bubs, and we don't really need Bubs in here. Wrecking the goodness or the niceness or whatever else you want to call it.
I was trying to finish an episode of Invincible, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, I can't afford to go to. I can't even afford to watch Coachella on TV. Probably it's so expensive.
Yeah. Yep. There he is.
Here I am.
Thank you for joining, boys. I greatly appreciate it. I did all my catching up, little bit of catching up on shows quickly last night. I watched the new episode of Daredevil, which I thought Jessica Jones was going to show up, but obviously she didn't yet. And caught the new episode of Monarch, so that's on me catched up for the moment.
Bullseye sure showed up.
Oh, hell yeah. So Coachella is streaming free on YouTube, apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't give a shit about that.
So what's
going on, JB?
Hey, Justin. I was actually going to show a couple of books I got off of you.
Oh. Was that? I was going to use the group chat link, but there isn't one. Isn't there? That's weird.
On which group? There's a few of them.
I mean, did I not put it in the Yeah, it's a bit hard when all the group chats get mixed in with all the personal messages and stuff, and it's just you lose track of where all the group chats are.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's this autism event on Whatnot?
So it's to raise funds for autism research, and it is for Christina's helping promote that and helping run that on Whatnot, and there's going to be a lot of collectibles and your cup of tea, original art apparently. So maybe you want to click that link, Scott, and see if you can pick up some more art because you haven't got enough already.
Yeah, I'm in a dry spell.
I'm already.
On, Bruce.
I'm trying to dabble in that, and it's a hero. I'm not going to get much. I just want to get I got a blank cover. I want Klaus Janson to put a remark on. I can't afford to get like a sketch from him, but maybe he can do like a little headshot of a Daredevil or something for me.
Like any collecting hobby, original art is extremely slippery slope. I would actually say it's more of a slippery slope than comic books, because it sort of goes from go to like ridiculous woe. It doesn't sort of have a lot of intermediate stuff. It's just expensive. So that's why I got out. So, but we do have somebody else waiting in the wings. He is back home. He is loud and proud, and he is Mr. Cliff on comics.
Hey, Cliff.
Hi.
Oh, and now we're all popping in. We're all popping in. Also, Mr. Rob.
I would say that you're expensive.
Well, I do have expensive taste, so yes.
No, expensive taste is Scott. How you doing, Scott?
Scott is full hide. I was watching.
Sorry, Cliffy, go on.
Only slabs from the side of the road.
Hey, do not throw that shit in my face, all right? You know I don't have a text. and I'm out. All right, I'm out. Stop
Well,
it.
I don't normally go in for stuff like that, but like I was thinking, you know what, Klaus Janson, he's like 81 years old. How many more chances am I going to get to ask him to do something like that? So
Exactly.
And trust me, speaking from experience, if you want to go into original art and you do, I know it can be more expensive going for the legend status guys or the older guys that have been around a while. That's the flip side of that is they have been around a while. You don't know whether you might miss an opportunity. I have missed a few opportunities in my time. I have literally had commissions lined up or going to set up stuff and people have passed away. So yeah, it's always good to support the new guys because you get them at a lower price point and you're supporting an up and comer or a lesser known name. But yeah, if you miss out on the legends, like long story short, but I was literally right in the middle of dealing with Herb Trimpey's art rep at the time and was about to actually like put a deposit on getting a commission and then found out like a couple of days later he actually passed away. So yeah, you don't know when it's going to happen.
that's very good. That's pretty cool, Rob.
And it was picked up for C3. That was a Scott Gordon I picked up for C3, and then this page that's going to be at C3.
Oh,
from Of Thunder, about a Hawaiian girl who finds the hammer of Thor, and of course, Thor's hammer in Hawaii is done like a Hawaiian. This page is actually the page they're using in a lot of their promotional art for the book, so it's kind of cool to get the what I think is the big page. I'm gonna partner that up with a couple variant copies of the book when we auction it off.
oh, very nice.
So, Cliff, why are you wanting to think about stopping collecting?
Because first of all, I have so many. I can't even. Like first of all, I'm still sick. And when I'm sick, everything I hate about the world and about myself goes from here to here, right? So the fact that I push myself while I'm sick to get my mom to work, who shouldn't be working in her retired years, and on my way back from her office, my car freaking dies for whatever reason. After putting $3,800 into it in November, $3,800 that we're still paying off to my sister for freaking backing this. So while I was sitting on the side of the road having a horrible time with AAA, then the local person, which that woman just had, when you get somebody on the phone and you're having a bad day and you have somebody with the wrong sounding voice on the phone,
Yeah.
it's just so aggravating. And I could not understand why, because of where I was trapped, that this young man had to cross the bridge from my town to the next and come around because it's the only legal traffic road for his truck to travel and all this stuff. And it was just horrible. And the fact that I had zero financial wherewithal. I was woefully unprepared for the situation. I'm so financially underwater, and just all I had was time to sit there, watch Only Slabs, and cry, about the state of affairs and how stupid it is. I spend too much money on comics. And you know what? Part of my problem today wouldn't have even have had to happen if I didn't stop to pick up comics the day before. The money I spent on comics the day before could have gotten my car all the way home. But no, because I have everything tapped out and I'm always living on the edge, I had to get my car to my mother's old driveway of the house she still has not sold. So that's where the car is, just sitting there, and then I'm at the mercy of everybody. In the meantime, my mother's car is sitting in the garage and now it needs $3,100 in work. I'm just so tired of there always being a problem. There's always something, You know, I don't make enough money for this, and I'm working a full ass job, and I'm just tired. I'm really thinking of just F everything. But then, of course, I keep thinking I love my channel, and I love what I do, and I love what I participate in. And like, what does my channel become when I just say, all right, that's it. No more new books, and books are only something I purchase on special occasions because I got to work my ass off. Because the only way to make any of this work now, you know, is I've got to get this car back on the road, which unless it is exactly what I think it is, it's just a few $100. If it turns out to be worse than what I think it is, forget it. I should just be in a new car because it's just too much.
Yeah. Sorry, Cliff.
So anyhow, I'm just very sick and angry at the world, and you know, I mean, I had some time to calm down, relax, take a shower, feel pretty again. But you know, I mean, it just comes to that moment where it's just like, all right, what am I doing? What's going wrong? What's going right? You know, how do I find a new balance in the world where I can have some more financial responsibility, also still do what I love on the side, you know, and not want to burn myself in the streets. So how's everyone else?
Have you got a cup of tea or something there, Cliff, to help with the throat?
I'm on water duty now.
Okay.
Well, you know, I didn't have that bad of a day, but I've been thinking about the same thing about the comic books, like the new ones are. So I don't know.
I'm doing good. I'm making sound financial investments.
Yeah, X-Force One. Okay. Now you can retire, Rob. Now you can retire on the X-Force Ones.
Because I know Biggie ain't ever seen anything like this on Collector's Club. They don't bring things like this.
I almost invested in some 2099 books today. But they wanted $5 a piece for them, so I had.
Sorry,
to.
I didn't mean to.
How could you? I thought I invested in them all. I definitely.
I know. While I was in
Ghost Rider market.
I made some decisions.
Yes, good for you.
Oh, look at you go.
So this was $5 Canadian.
Oh, sorry.
You
This
overpaid.
was $6 Canadian.
That's okay.
And this was only $2 Canadian.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
I feel like okay about these, but it was. Let me tell you, trying to do the price point is rough.
Oh, I'll do the currency conversion.
Yeah,
Welcome to my world.
I know. Has anyone seen Izzy lately?
You mean this guy right here?
Oh shit, it's Izzy. Oh.
I've been busy. Yes, you got the damn Simbi.
They call him Busy Izzy.
Dizzy is busy. That's
Who loves you, bitch?
I love you, bro.
That'll be $3,100. Thanks.
Canadian.
You know,
I got
in
you,
all
Cliff. I got
seriousness, he had to go to Canada to find that book.
But
he
everyone's
destroyed his
reaction
car.
was the same. Everyone's reaction was the same. It was very funny.
Really was like, well, nobody wants this but me.
Yeah, literally, I swear to you, I'm not even kidding. That was exactly it.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Izzy?
You know, Pop is right about it's all
Muted,
small stuff
muted, Biggie.
because
I heard him. Anybody hear like the
now we.
fucking chimey noise, or am I the only one? Like, no, you're not the only one.
Okay.
I hear it too.
It's probably me.
Yeah.
But so I've been keeping myself busy
I
with.
can fix it. Hold on.
You see how fucking tranquil that was once I was gone? I was like music to my ears. I don't know.
I know what to fix it. I know what it is.
All right.
how are you, Biggie?
I'm doing all right. I feel you on that like mental state and collecting. That's the number one, man. Like if you don't have your family and you don't have like a little bit of serenity, because we're all a little fucking crazy. You're absolutely right. Like spending money on fucking
Little?
cartoon paper is about the dumbest ass shit you could do. But
I have a few more that rank higher, but I feel like we're okay.
It gets depressing, man. I fell in a funk about a week or two ago with all the like all the Biggie Macs and Biggie Racks and all that. Sometimes
Oh, I had it right at the start, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's like 10 new ones.
yeah, and sometimes they're like good spirited and nice as shit, but every now and then I get like a little fucking troll behavior, and it just, I don't know, it just throws me off. But,
Yeah, I was bound to ask you about that because they like me a lot.
I had. Oh, let me go to the start of the chat. So I had Biggie vs KFC, the Immortal Biggie Mac, the Immortal Biggie Rack, the Immortal Biggie Sheik. And yeah, that was all of them. So yeah, I was like, what the
and
fuck?
I can't blame my depression on just a few fucking troll accounts. Like, I can handle that. Like, it's real life shit that like kind of makes you fucking a little fucking worked up. So
hey, they think you're a big enough person that they need to make fun of you. That should be a fucking ego boost.
I know. I should take it in stride, but
ain't nobody fucking doing that to me. Jesus Christ, I suck.
Is the sound gone? Because I think it was my fan.
No, I think it's just the fact that you're probably listening from a speaker and the speaker's picking up the microphone.
Is that sick or what?
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember you showed that off about a year ago.
Just turned the speaker down.
Yeah, I just got it back from pressing to fix it out. So
is that Mark
Brooks? Every time I take it, Hangout.
Yeah, Mark Brooks.
Yeah, that was the book that you originally said, and you got like a 9.6 or something like that, or something like.
This one got rejected. I sent it in as on a pre-screen, and it came back because the back cover had a crease in it. The other cover, which was the all white background, that one came back like a 9.9. But so this one here is now it's all pressed up. I'm probably gonna give this a C3 this year because I don't need two basically the same copies. But I do love this cover. I think it's just that fucking whole vibe is fucking awesome.
I think it's like a Superfly homage almost without the 7 people. You know, it's got the car going. I don't know. Is it? You guys pick up an homage to that, or is it original?
I don't know. I just get the whole, that whole.
What's up, Mark?
People stand in front of a car.
That rockabilly vibe, which is kind of cool, and then that letterbox with Wolverine up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very 50s.
Cool. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, very rockabilly.
All right. Good luck, Christina. I hope you raise lots and lots of money for the autism charity. Once again, pinned to the top link, Whatnot charity auction that Christina's involved in. Please go and check it out. Donate some money, buy some stuff. Even if it's just a quick couple of bucks, everything helps. Yeah, thank you
Everything counts in small amounts.
That's right. And if we're all proof of that with C3, $1 here, $1 there, it all counts to the big total. So
speaking of Mark
nuts today, holy cow! Thank you.
Speaking of Mark Brooks, did anybody pick up the Absolute Wonder Woman book that came out this week, the second printing that he did?
One is DC, two it's a new book. Why are you talking to me?
Because it's gorgeous, bro.
I like Mark Brooks. I'd like to see it. I didn't know.
Oh, I love Mark Brooks. He's a phenomenal
artist.
Is
dumb.
Let me show it to you. This is it.
What the hell's that, Jeff? Big dude again.
I've seen this before.
What's wrong with my chair?
That's the book.
Yeah, that's like the first Absolute Zatanna or some shit.
Yeah, but it's a
Is that June 7th?
It came out last week. Well, this past week. It's a second printing, so.
Here's a legit question, Izzy. I don't get to talk too much. So whenever they have like the hot 10s and they have like the new indie books, for example, like I don't know, fucking Tigress or Hippopotamus shit.
Yeah.
Do they count like store sales? Because that feels like an unfair advantage for new books.
So they only count. No, the only thing they count is the secondary aftermarket.
Okay.
So it's most likely eBay sales, certain sites like Third Eye Comics, those guys. It's very hard to get store sales because stores don't really say their numbers.
Yeah, it would be an unfair advantage to like other back issues too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but it's all secondary market, so it's primarily eBay.
Speaking of trolls, your troll is here, is he?
Oh, good to see him.
Hi, Easy. I love you. Hi, Easy. Hi, Easy.
Did you just get rejected from like Men in Black or something?
I'm doing a fucking show in 20 minutes, man, and I'm so asleep because of Cliff.
I thought you were going to
Oh, okay. I didn't know Cliff traveled different countries.
Bo actually has got a plaid skirt on, and he's cosplaying as a schoolgirl.
Oh my God, Tate is here, and it's like the beginning of the evening.
Hey, Tate.
So Bo was supposed to be doing this afternoon. My panel, which I had to cancel because I was on the side of the road.
Okay, Cliff, is your voice going hard?
Yeah, he's sick. He's sick.
You still sick, bro?
All right, because you know what, man? I will never, ever doubt whether I'm a good friend or not again, because I've had the light on for 3 hours waiting for you to say that you'd call me back to make sure that you got home safe, and you didn't call me back, but then you messaged me, and I fell asleep again anyway, and now I'm here again, and I'm just making sure that you are safe and you're home, and I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning because of you, and I'm just glad you are safe and you're home, and now you just fucked my day. Thank you.
You too, because you know I've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning for you multiple times on work days. Work days. I love you.
What's going on, AR?
By the way, no one can truly roast Rob, because what kind of scumbag goes after the walking embodiment of comics curing cancer? You know?
Oh, the list is long and distinguished.
No, I know, but like, you know, usually that long distinguished list is very petty, you know?
And then there's just me who just
Bo
says,
is at the
fuck
top
you
of
for having that
the
book.
I'm doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in 20 minutes.
I mean, if I could tell you how many times somebody told me they have a problem with somebody.
And now JB's here.
Justin and his children who've never appeared that he's feeding.
They're real. They exist.
And they just keep having more.
God, I know. Isn't it?
So you having another kid?
No.
That no one's gonna see. She hasn't told you yet, has she?
Not that's his.
He's already made those mistakes.
Well, I can tell you, here's what happens, JB. Now that you got them, you end up putting all this money into them. And you end up having to pay for college. So you defer all your other stuff. So now that I just paid my last tuition payment and I'm all done paying for universities and such, now I have to fucking replace the roof on the house.
Oh no.
This stuff's really, really good pull out.
Wait, let me write that down. I'm gonna write that one down. That's some life advice. Hold on.
I might need to move, but I think even in California, it is still cheaper to replace the roof than it is to move.
Yes, it is.
For the moment.
Was that last summer or the summer before? I think we put a new roof on. It all blends together.
How much did it cost you?
Oh, not nearly as much as it cost you.
I'm looking at, well, because I do have solar on the roof, I have to have that taken off and then put it back on again. And I'm looking at about $33,000.
Oh yeah, it was less than a third of that, I think.
I'll do it for 20.
Have you ever considered?
Are you licensed and bonded?
Yeah, you just got
in the state of California.
Here's an idea. How about a tarp? Just get yourself a big giant tarp and just screw the roof.
That's what's stopping the leak.
A couple of $100. Just a couple of $100.
Oh god.
He's got a point. Tops are pretty good.
They're good and temporary. I can't find a tarp with a 50-year warranty.
Flex tape.
Flex tape. There you go.
Flex tape. You say they temporary.
It'll float a screen door.
Yeah, but you see with a tarp, you could, the rain. You just poke it, and the water goes in different places.
Wait, Rob, have you thought about moving one of the solar panels over top of the leak?
That's actually the problem. The leak right now is under the solar panels.
Oh,
so the solar
that's
panels,
annoying.
the solar panels have been up on the house for about 15, 16 years. And so obviously where they were mounted, there's a leak has developed where the panels mount to the roof. So that the roof is also about 35 years old as well too, and was done mediocre. So it's a combination. I have to take the panels off anyways to repair the roof at a minimum, and then the roof's going to need to be replaced in about 5 years at best anyways. So I might as well just replace it all at the same time. But yeah, it's definitely a bit pricey. And then while I'm at it, I'm also just going to have them rip out all the insulation that's in the ceiling, put clean that out, put new insulation in, because they got old spray in crap, which is all compressed and garbage. Oh God, thank God I don't have 48 panels, Sledge. I only have 18. But it's a whole nother contractor, you know. But,
Are you gonna upgrade the panels? Because I don't think you need that many anymore.
18 doesn't cover my entire bill. The 18, when we put it on, we had a pool at the time, and it was meant to cover about a quarter of what we were using at the time. And now with the pool gone, it covers about 2/3 of what we consume, because of the air conditioning and such during the summer. So that's good enough. It keeps our bill really manageable, you know. And plus, I live in Santa Clara. You know, Santa Clara doesn't use PG&E, so we're already cheap utilities to boot.
Oh, you lucky bastard!
and then I got the electric car too, so we're charging the car here too. So
the roof,
or at least one of the cars.
The roof is on fire.
Yeah, it's definitely an investment. It's still a bit. It was a little bit of a sticker shock to find out how much the roof was going to cost. I was thinking it was going to be like 20. I didn't expect it to be in the 30s, mid 30s. But
what's up, Kev?
So put off a few grails for a while.
At least it is happening since after you finish paying for tuition and not during.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that makes me feel like once I start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, like
there's a new tunnel.
Yeah.
All the deferred maintenance that I've put off for the last 10, 15 years because I've been paying for tuitions and other things, those things now are all going, oh, hey, remember us? We're still here, only worse.
Tuition $20.99. Yeah.
So that's just the joy of owning a home, right? You know, there's things that catch up. After I do that, then there's the kitchen has a electrical that needs another breaker installed and split because there's too many outlets on one circuit in the kitchen. And if you use the microwave and the air fryer, or the microwave and the toaster oven, or the toaster oven and the air fryer, any two of the three at the same time, you knock out the kitchen. So that's not.
Did you think about maybe just retiling your roof with X-Force ones?
I thought about using slabs. Yeah, CGC slabs. But,
CBCS would probably be better.
It could be, but I don't have enough of those. Obviously, PGX slabs were right out. So, you know.
You might as well just go to the top if you're going to go PGX.
I'm telling you, man.
Well, yeah.
Or get, EGX.
Yeah, EGS, I don't have enough of those. I only had like 3 of them to begin with, so.
I seen there was some YouTubers that said that EGS is pretty good. I can't remember. I know Band-Aid was one of them, but there was like 2 or 3.
Well, they're shutting their doors.
Well, that they are shut their doors, but I think that EGS, I think their grading was fine. I just think that the product, both their first slab, which was just the do-it-yourself slab kit, and even their subsequent later slab, which was basically a slightly upgraded PGX slab that had 6 pins instead of 4. The final product wasn't as nice as I think people would want, especially for the money. But his grading was fair, and I thought it was nice getting grader's notes on everything, including a 9.8. You know,
yeah, I think I think the problem with EGS was like if they would have never came out and said we did personalized, like people have that in the back of their head, like they think, oh, that's the company you can send and tell them how to grade it and what to put on the slab and what blah blah blah.
Yeah, you play Barbies.
They actually tried to get professional at the end. I think if they would have started off that way and stayed that way, they might have had a better chance at it.
I think CGC's fanboys have it such a way that nobody really has a chance, except for PGA has a chance just or whatever they are,
PGA,
whatever.
PSA.
They've got only because they're established in the card business. But
yeah. CGC reminds me of when I was into computers. Microsoft in the 90s, like had the monopoly on everything. CGC's got the monopoly on slabs, so very hard to dethrone. But they're slabs. I'll just crack them open.
Oh, I gotta send something to Scott.
Crack up those slabs.
I got to get onto that too. It's taking up a lot of space.
Well, you're saving up slabs to be on Rob's show, ain't you?
I've already been on.
Yeah.
Oh, you already did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I probably watched it. I just remember you saying you were saving up slabs for Rob's show.
Yeah. Now that I've been there, done that, unless it happens again, which is we never know what's going to happen with C3 this year, then it could possibly happen again.
So what you're saying is you're getting to
What's up,
buy
Go-Go?
slabs from C3 so that you could be on Rob's Fat Sack show.
Well, this is a note to everybody. Donate old Marvel books in slabs, and then most likely if I haven't got them, I'll be buying them at C3. So, all for the cause, baby.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Now I got that song stuck in my head.
Hey, Spidey, I watched the Big Led show, dude. Have you ever heard of that?
The big what? The big what show?
The Big Les, like Leslie.
Oh no, I've never heard of it.
It's a YouTube. It's got 4 seasons, and by the 4th season, he kills his dad. It's on YouTube. It's actually really good. It's about an Australian alien.
Well, thanks for spoiling it for me.
I can't believe nobody's fucking watched it.
And it's funny you mentioned that, Biggie, because there are some Australian properties that actually do better and more popular overseas than they do in their own country. Like I know Beckerman's mentioned a couple of shows that he's watched that's like Australia based that he's like, have you watched this? It's great. And I'm like, I've never even heard of it. And it's like Bluey. Like Bluey is massive in America, but it's not as popular over here, even with the kids. So it's kind of weird how that works out.
Rob, don't you speak bad about Bluey.
I don't know nothing about Bluey, to be honest. Other than there was Bluey shit at Disneyland. I knew that.
Bluey is a massive.
Oh, it's a she?
Yeah, it's just like Blue. So you know how Blue's you know Blue's Clues? Blue's a she.
Okay, I didn't.
Bluey's
know
the
that.
same thing.
I didn't know that Blue's Clues had a gender.
Well, yeah,
never
she's
thought
a she.
about it.
Yeah,
Everything has a gender these days.
You have a gender.
yeah. Kids shows just went woke.
No, he has an agenda.
9 of you on the panel are extra sexy, and then there's Bo.
Oh, I thought he was getting. I was waiting for him to say me, but yeah.
Wow.
I appreciate the sentiment, though, Taylor.
We all ready for WrestleMania next weekend?
Oh,
No,
shut
because
up!
it's gonna suck, dude.
Just shut up.
There's only one match I care about.
You're gonna. Yeah.
One match, bro. One match I care about.
Let me guess. Lesnar.
Yep. I want him to kick his ass so badly.
Yeah, but aren't you kind of? Can't you just imagine? I think that ladder match is going to be insane.
Yeah, you know,
Although
that's going to be a good match.
Although I looked at that lineup for that ladder match and I sat there and said, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
You always have to have the big guy in the match. There's always
He just doesn't line up with the rest of that.
He doesn't line up with the whole thing. Like,
is that roast that Mark just mentioned? We're not going to be able to listen to that, are we? That's like last year.
Yeah, it's the same thing, and you don't want it. That's one of those roasts that they're going to get themselves in trouble again because they got in trouble last year because of it.
Well, I heard a leak of it last year, and some of them surprised me.
No, some of them were bad. They were bad. I'm shocked that they're even doing it.
Yeah, same.
No, that's
I better go. I've got a show in 9 minutes.
Well, we'll all be here. We'll wait for you to come back.
I really doubt that, but all right. Thank you.
I guess I should say this, right?
Have fun, bye. Have a good show.
Maybe you'll want some viewers.
Wow.
Shots fired.
I didn't say it.
I'm really glad to have seen everyone except Rob, to be fair.
Yeah. No worries.
What even is he?
All right.
I'm getting love today somehow. What's going on here?
I've started to like Izzy a little bit. I don't know why, but I've really started to dislike him. So it's strange.
You got those books. That's what it was.
I would say, did you finally get your books back from?
Well, he never got them back. He got them for the first time.
Well, there you go. That's why you're starting to like Izzy now. You don't hate him.
I only have one thing out. Oh, that reminds me. I need to message Big Mac too. I only have one thing outstanding from last year's C3 now. So I've collected all the stuff from Bo. Bo has his stuff, so he's clean and clear. And I've just got that spawn piece to pick up from Ben Sullivan, and then I'm all clear from last year.
Yeah, I don't think Madam's ever sending me the sketch that I bought off her. I think she's just keeping that running.
Did you remind her?
Yeah, I did for a little bit, and then I've just given up. So there you go.
Never give up.
Anyway.
Never surrender.
All right, catch you soon, guys.
Take
all
it
right,
easy.
mate. Have a good show.
Yeah, and that Ben Sullivan piece you got is wicked too.
Yeah,
I have not read it yet, DVH. It's sitting right off here to my right, waiting for me to read.
Oh, DVH, since you are there, your book is ready. I gotta send it. So I finished it yesterday.
Are you showing something or playing with something, Rob?
Oh, it's the blade for my saber. My saber is over there.
Oh.
So I went to Disneyland and I got a nerd stick. Because I'm a fucking dork.
I got a surprise package from Lady Fantastic today.
Ooh.
I told her I was wanting to get this cover because Jose Luis Garcia Lopez was going to be at Heroes Con. And so she didn't tell me she was sending it. She bought it, I guess, on eBay and had them mail it to me.
Nice.
That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Rob's playing with his stick again.
It's his nerd stick. Nerd stick.
It's a nerd stick, yeah. Exactly, Justin.
Did you build a custom one?
Yeah. It's from the Savvy's workshop.
Yeah.
You go in there, you go through the whole stuff and build your own. Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, you put the blade in. And...
it's one of those blades.
Yes. Have you cut anybody's hand off?
I tried to cut my wife's off, but
No, the question should have been, have you cut your meat with it yet? No.
But so yeah, we even spent the money. I got a little stand for it. Got all the different color crystals. They all light up and stuff. We're dorks. It's okay.
But it makes sound when, like, if you hit something with it, it makes a sound and stuff. Yeah.
Adult toys.
It makes sound.
Yeah. It's got to be one of the more popular pieces of merch at Disney.
Well, this is, you have to make a reservation to go through to do it, and then it's like $200 and something to build them, But it's actually, which I was kind of glad when I got once we did it. I was like, oh, it's really solid and heavy and such. So it's not like some cheap plastic whip it out saber like you see the kids playing with. It's a proper frickin' thing. You get the you pick some different stuff and do. I don't know. It was fun. My wife and I both enjoyed it. She built one. I built one. We played games. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like when you buy the replicas that they have in the shops and stuff. You buy like the $50 ones. And
See, Biggie's got his. Good for you, Biggie.
This is the Black Series. I got this for $60 from LCS. It's the original blue loop.
Nice.
Cool. It looks just like the movie one.
Yeah.
Wait, can you make me big screen for a second?
I bet you got one too. No.
Actually, that's Anakin's lightsaber that Obi-Wan handed down to Luke.
Fucking nerd.
There's the push-up of the glasses was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice touch.
Good on John. Great show this morning, John.
Yeah, good show today. Thanks again for the win, Rob. I'm excited for that Aquaman book.
Yeah, and then I even got to pair with it the DC Walmart pack you're getting. The one that's exposed is a Black Manta book.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, obviously not me being obviously the DC guy, but I love that cover. That is an absolute like gorgeous cover.
I was shopping for it about a month ago. I was going on eBay and I have an alert set for it, so now I can get rid of that alert.
I thought you were supposed to be selling books, not buying books.
I am selling books, but there's some books where you're just like, I need that book. And Rob and Chris kept showing it off, and I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it is a gorgeous cover. Because what did you say, Rob? That second Black Manta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a book like that goes for?
Oh.
It depends on the condition and grade.
Yeah, very much.
But I picked that one up. I picked that book for like $20.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Well, it's not what he was asking, but I got him down because of the front cover being the way it was.
Because what is like chipped or something like that?
It's missing the bottom right corner. It's not big. It doesn't affect any of the graphics, and the graphics are so goddamn good you don't even notice it until the second time you go around looking at it and you go, oh, wait a second.
And you
Absolutely.
look at it, yeah.
But it's one of those books. Like sometimes I find things that I go like, okay, I'm going to give that away, and then there's sometimes they actually do stay in the giveaway bin, like that one. Although I almost pulled it back and kept it for myself as a second copy, but it's like the Conan 23 and 24 I picked up at WonderCon. I picked them up originally for the giveaway bin because I paid $38 for the pair of them, and I was like, oh. But then as I started looking, I go, man, these are fucking clean. I said, as much as I love watching Chris go, what the fuck? I said, even I'm going to go, what the fuck? So let's keep those.
No, and also I also my first Transformers book. So
there you go. Yeah, that's nice. I had a bunch of first appearances and.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about your alternates.
Oh, there's some Sergeant Rock. Beautiful.
Yeah, your cheeky alternate accounts, Tate.
I only have one. I only have that one.
I know.
But and I barely ever do it. And I was just I saw someone else do it, so I went, I'll do it. And it worked.
That's all I got today.
All right, JB, take it easy, brother. Do your smoke bomb.
Later, man.
We didn't even get the smoke bomb sign.
No, he had it, but I didn't put the thing back.
He waited for you to actually notice it.
When he asked to go big, I thought that's what he was going to do.
Oh boy. No, John. Yeah, John definitely had a great show. We knew there was some X books coming, but yeah, good mixture of books.
There was a total of 10 X books. I counted.
Yeah, I was. That's why
You
I said
were
in the
wondering
chat, I'm
what I
like,
was doing.
what are you counting for? And I'm like, oh, and then I realized what it was. Yeah.
Because we had said at the beginning what was the over under going to be, and Chris
yeah.
said 3.5.
He said 3.
Like,
I was
what
like,
are you setting 3.5 as the over under on X books on John? That's just even
that ain't
wrong.
right.
And good X books too. I mean, he started with a GSX, so
Well, yeah, he started high.
yeah.
He started high. The other books are more rare books, like they're more like fill-in books and stuff like that.
He ripped the Band-Aid off right away.
But you'll probably go, how many, for me, my show would be like, how many Captain America and Wolverine books is he going to show?
I thought yours was going to be more like how many G.I. Joe books?
I've only got one slab. So.
Oh, Jesus. I just lost. So I sent a bunch of books off to get pressed. The package never arrived at the presser because it turns out the presser moved and didn't tell them. I didn't realize it. And so they got lost. They got delivered to the wrong to the old address, and whoever got them didn't send them back or nothing. In there was that my last pickup, one of the G.I. Joe #1 newsstand that was probably gonna be a 9.6 easy, but a potential contender depending upon the press. Fucking lost, along with lost Spider-Man 50 first.
Oh my god!
Lost Strange Adventures #10, which has Captain Comet. Lost Tales of the Tomb, and lost a Flying Saucer, second print of Flying Saucer. Just fucking sucked. I mean,
you're a lot more calm about this than I would be.
Well, yeah, but I'm just listening to what you say, and I'm like, oh,
Rob doesn't have any more hair to pull out.
So it's kind of like a twofold thing. One,
to be honest with you,
I didn't confirm ahead of time, or even let the presser know I was getting ready to ship them. I just kind of shipped it to them. So there's a portion of it that's on me. I did insure the books, and I did actually get paid. I used a third-party insurance that's available through Pirate Ship instead of using the USPS insurance. And even though it was delivered by USPS, I sent them the screenshot of the Instagram exchange where the presser said he didn't get them, and they paid me within 2 days. So
did you get to?
I'm frustrated that I have to go acquire these books again, and obviously the amount of money I insured it for wasn't the full value to replacement, but it was a good portion. So at least I got books to hunt again, I suppose.
Postal inspector's office.
And I'm glad to hear the Pirate Ship insurance is pretty decent, because I use that as well.
It's actually through UPS is the one who actually is the underwriter. So UPS, which surprised me. So it was like, I got UPS paid me a claim on US mail, and it paid me via Zelle. So it was like 2 days, and I had the money in my account. But yeah, it kind of sucks, because especially that Spider-Man 50 was probably that one. I was really interested to see what's kind of because it was going to be a nice upgrade it was a nice upgrade for the one I had, and that's a book that's hard to find a good book in a good price.
What's yours now? A 3 or a 4?
I think mine's like a 2.5 or a 3, and this was going to be like a 5.55. Probably. Okay. So that, and of course those Golden Age books, those are just always really tough to lose, because you find, when you find them, but it's not like you can just go seek them out instantly the same way you can an ASM 50. Let's be honest, it's not a hard book to find. I can go find a book easy enough if I wanted to, but it's a little bit harder to find some of those other books.
Sorry you have to go through that, though.
There's, is there any chance you could maybe get him back? Is there any chance that could happen?
That's what I asked the presser. I asked him, I said, do you know who's at that address? And he said, no, that he had moved on. It was a rental house that he was in. And so he doesn't know the people. And the fact that they never kicked him back to the post office, because it had been delivered like 2 months ago. And so they never said, oh, this person's not here or anything else. So they obviously
returned to sender.
Yeah, they obviously just kept the shit. So I don't know what more I could do. I look at it more or less. I try to take that thing as look. Anytime you take the risk of sending books someplace, it's a thing that's going to happen. And I've more or less, I feel like I've done well. I've not had too many instances where I've had issues. Whether I've only had a couple of issues where I've bought stuff online where it didn't pan out, where I got burned, and every time it's just a chance to remind you that, hey, you know, this shit happens and be careful what we should do. And now I'll put it back into my repertoire to make sure that anytime I go to send the book to the presser, I'm going to reach out to them first and confirm that this is still the right address to send it to.
Oh, yeah.
So learn from Rob's mistakes, people.
Well, and when you ship as much as you do, I mean, the amount of times that you've had an issue probably.
Oh, I mean, it's a miracle. I mean, you consider how much I've shipped a lot of stuff. Obviously, like all the stuff I've shipped for C3, there's been like 3 times I think that people have reached out to me where they've had an issue with the shipment, and generally each time we've figured something out. Like I've offered, like somebody reported, I think this last year about a slab got damaged in shipping, which is pretty rare. And I said, well, if you want, we'll go ahead and refund the money and you can send it back to us. And they're like, oh, no, I don't want to take money out of the charity's hands. I'll just go get it reholdered. It's like, okay, cool, thanks. I just wanted to let you know. It's like, okay, it's fair. And offer to do the right thing, and that's all you can do. But
yeah, it sucks. I'd still want the books. I wouldn't care about the money. But that's just me.
Yeah, but I picked up some other cool books recently. So I mean,
but wait, there's more.
I've never seen anything.
You've seen. I mean, people who've seen the WinterCon haul stuff, but I mean, I found this motherfucker. I was super happy.
Who cares about ASM 50 when you got Strange Tales?
I got a giant fucking robot.
That cover is incredible. Yeah.
Oh, you finally got one. You got one. Nice.
Dude, I got this one. I bundled it in a deal with this book.
Thank you.
Nice.
So
yeah. Oh, Hawkman.
I mean, the guy, this was one of those things where the important thing that comes out of this story I want to tell for anyone who hasn't seen it before. This is an important story. When you go to conventions, and we've said it before, we all know this, prices change, market changes. Vendors don't always have their books up to date on the pricing. So know what you're looking for. Especially if you're buying raw books, have an idea about grading and know market prices, and be respectful in how you talk to vendors about price, and you'll be surprised where you can go. These 2 books were priced together. He was asking $2,700. I paid $11.
Oh wow!
So this book he was asking basically $680. I was looking at it and I go, oh, and I started to put it back, and he's like, oh, did you want to make an offer? He says, it's negotiable. I said, I'd be willing to make an offer, but I'll be honest, I don't want to insult you. I think we're just too far apart. And he goes, no, go ahead. And I said, well, and then I started explaining to him the condition of the book, where I thought the grade was, that it was probably like a 4.0 book or something, and kind of showed him where the market price was for it, and said I'd be in it for around this price. And he said, okay. We talked to my buddy, and he talked to his buddy, and they agreed based after he relayed everything I showed him, and we broke it down. He goes, "You know what? You're right. That's fair. We'd be willing to do that." I said, "Oh, well, since you're willing to come down, so now I know you're willing to come down. Let's talk about this book." Because he was asking $2,100 for this book, and I paid $750 for this book. So we started going over the book, talking about it, showing where the market was, everything else, and he goes, "Okay, cool." So we came to a deal, and I was happy with. I didn't get a steal, but I paid basically market rates for the books, and I'm happy with that. Knock those.
They both look really nice too.
The Too Much Dracula, this one here is probably, after a clean and a press, it's easily at a minimum it's a 7. I think it has because I think it's a 7 now. I think it has a chance of hitting like an 8. But anything between, if it comes back at 7.5, I won't be sad. This one was another book where the guy pulled it off the rack. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's $800." And I said, "Wow, all right, thanks." And he goes, "Oh, is it high?" I said, "I think so." And we pull out the market price and we start talking about it. And next thing you know, I'm paying $380 because that's where the market was on the book, and I needed an Aquaman 1 for my keys, And then I picked up First Nick Fury.
Oh, nice.
So this book I bundled from Harley Yee.
You what?
Along with First Big Barda. So I picked up those together for $500.
Is he finally softened in his old age, has he?
No, it's not that. So what's interesting about Harley, I think my experience with him has been on graded books. He's not necessarily, it's easier to negotiate with him because the market is easier to establish based on GPA, and he's willing to sell at market rates. It's the raw books that are more challenging because he's got a different mindset on them, and it's not as easy to establish. So he tends to be harder on those, I feel. This, plus at WonderCon this year, he only had like a small portion of his collection. Most of his collection was at C2E2 happening that same weekend. So this was like in a box of slabs that he said, when I was just looking through them, he goes, "Oh, I haven't even looked those up yet. Those are new to the collection. If you see a book in there you're interested, let me know what you think, what you want. Let me know, and I'll look it up for you." I said, "Okay." So I saw this book, and he looks it up, and I'm looking it up, and GPA on it for the last 12 months was 280. So, and that's what he goes. He'll get 280. So he's just going straight market price. So then I said, "Okay, let's grab this book. Let's talk." We bundled it together. I was paying cash. He's good to go.
Yeah, in saying that, Rob, like when he used to come over here for conventions quite often, he would mainly only bring raw books.
Yeah.
And he would be like, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, what can you do on this?" And we try and talk and things like that. And he'd budge like $10 or $50 on like $1,000 book. And it's like, dude, you're already off way going price of what I think I should be paying, even though I didn't know the market as well back then as I do now. But yeah, he would, $1,000 book, he might knock $50 off. And it's like, no, come on, dude.
I've had problems trying to negotiate with him on Mystery and Space raw books, but I've bundled from him. I mean, Harley's the one I bought my Ghost Rider 1, which I bundled with ASM 3, and I wasn't even paying cash on that deal, and he still gave me a deal. So I think that, like I said, I think on graded books, he's very cognizant of market, and he's willing to sell at market prices, and doesn't really have a problem with it.
It also might have been tougher when he's shipping books down to Australia or transferring books down to Australia. He might have
he moves. I know he has inventory in different locations because he doesn't necessarily transport all his inventory back and forth because he does shows all over the country and such. But he does do some shipping stuff because obviously he didn't at WonderCon. He had half of his slab wall. And he had a few boxes of books, but generally when he sets up, he usually is like a 10 by 20 and he has tables and tables and tables of raw books. He had probably like 6 or 8 boxes of raw books, and then like 3 or 4 boxes of slabs, and then his half a slab wall in a 10 by 10 this at WonderCon. But
yeah, because when he used to come over here, he came for about 10 years straight. So he usually picked one of the 2 major cons, and he would come out for one con every year for about a decade. But yeah, as I said, mainly raw books, where he would have the normal, like I don't know what the dimensions of our normal stalls are, but it would basically have the 2 side and the back walls all covered in keys of raw books. Couple of slabs here and there, but mainly raw books. And he'd probably bring maybe 10 short boxes full of raws and slabs and stuff like that. And like he would bring out like AF-15s and FF1s and all that sort of stuff. And nobody over here has got that kind of money. And everybody's like, oh, somebody might have that money. And I'm like, I talked to all the vendors who know him and the big boy buyers over here, which they're not really, compared to the States, not really big boy buyers, but nobody was buying those books at those inflated prices. I spoke, because I know Bubs has dealt with him quite a few times as well. And he said the same thing. He goes, he's one of those sellers that he generally is, it's like his own personal collection and he doesn't want to let it go. He just wants to show it off. But obviously he's changed a bit in the last, because he hasn't been here for probably maybe 5 years, 10 years or so. So yeah, obviously he must have changed his mindset a little bit.
It could be too. It could be looking more to move inventory more, and
yeah.
You know.
And unfortunately, none of us lives forever.
Thank God I don't live forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
Well, since I brought up forever, I was like, I don't know how many of you get into fun arguments with your entire family about mortality, you know, but I can't tell you how many conversations where I have to defend my love of cartoons on paper, you know, and how like it's perfectly fine and let me live my life.
That's right.
That's right.
You say that about conversations about mortality. It was really weird. Was the other day I'm having a roofer checking the house, and all of a sudden I get this text from my wife, and it says, "We need to sit down with the kids and go over the trust with them." That is a random ask out of the fucking blue statement. And I'm like, oh, is something wrong? Did you go to the doctor or something? And she's just like, oh, and then she followed it up with B-52s seen flying out of this place. I'm like, oh, okay, you're getting caught up in that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's okay, dear.
Let's be honest, they're gonna hit me before they hit you guys.
We're the only one that's gotten the alerts, though. California, we were under that for like.
Come on, Hawaii gets them all the time. Remember?
Yeah.
I just went to Canada, you know, and I was like, I just can't believe that I could just drive 6.5 hours away, and the world is even more upside. The world looks more even upside down, you know. You know, and it's really funny because, you know, I'm watching their news and there's so much stuff that they're scrambling with, you know, which I guess maybe it's true. There's things they kind of neglected over like the last 30 years, you know, and now they're like, well, shit, like this is it. That's it. All the kumbaya is over. We got to get on all this stuff we neglected, you know? And I don't know. It's very weird. It's very interesting. And of course, the world is very, very on pins and needles.
It's a different place.
Love your babies or not.
That's why diesel over here is like over $3 a litre.
Well, yeah, I was paying $1.80 something a liter in Canada, which comes out to like, that means like I'm paying about $6 a gallon. If I did the math correctly and I Googled correctly, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And then us Californians are just kind of scoff at all these prices because LA is getting near $9 a gallon.
Damn. Even that's like, ooh.
We have a station here that's at 6, but they're the expensive one, obviously. But
it must be a Chevron.
It's either Chevron or 76. It's one of those
or,
two.
or Shell. Shell is usually pretty fucking expensive too.
Well, and it's one of those where there's 3 gas stations on the 4 corners at one intersection, so they're always all battling each other.
Guys,
So,
I sleep, so I'm cool.
So yeah, I mean,
I'll tag in and go take my nap. Love you guys.
Average,
take it easy,
Take it easy, brother.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah,
the average price right now in the Bay Area is about $5.91 a gallon, and so that's $1.56 per liter. And
That's
if I convert 1.56 USD to AUD, so 221 per liter in Australian.
Still cheap.
Or that's petrol, not diesel.
Oh, that's petrol. Yeah, our petrol at the moment is about between 240 and 250 on average. So yeah, still a little bit cheap, but
I guess
almost on par.
I guess it pays to live in the middle of nowhere. In here in Kentucky, where I'm at, it's $3.84 a gallon. Regular.
With the California has we have 2 reasons we have high gas rates. Well, 3 reasons technically. The major reason is we have really high taxes on gasoline that are meant to fund the road repairs. So there's about $1, almost $1. I think it's, what is it? I'll look it up real quick. California taxes on gas is roughly between I don't know how much, anywhere from 90 to $1.40 per gallon. 90 cents. So it's $1, basically $1 plus in taxes that we're paying to maintain the roads. So that automatically goes on top of it. And then you have this time of year, California, with all their hippie love, has a special blend of gas that they use in the winter, and that winter blend is different than all the rest of the country. I think, or maybe it's the other way around. Whatever it is, anyways, they have their own fucking blend of gas, and then on top of that, we've shut down a whole bunch of made business unpractical, so a bunch of the refineries around here have all closed up. So yeah, it just causes the prices to go up. But compared to the rest of the world, our fuel prices are still not crazy. I don't drive as much as I used to, so I don't really pay much attention.
Yeah, we hear about it over here too, DVH. I just try to ignore it.
The president's posts are news all the time, but how much interest you pay, how much factor stuff you put into it. At this point, I think there's a lot of people who love it. There's a lot of people who rail against it, and there's a third of the people are so numb to it at this point, they just ignore it, and that's the problem. That's what that type of stuff does, no matter what side of the spectrum is. When one side does a bunch of stuff the other side doesn't like long enough, they just ignore it. Anyways,
I don't know.
That's a dangerous slope we're talking now.
Yeah, we'll leave that at there. He's probably got the CIA listening to me now.
No comment.
Always an Australian spy.
No comment.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing.
What are you drawing, Izzy?
I'm going to show it to you in a second.
Okay.
It's actually almost finished.
Is this for a buy it now, or is this for somebody?
This is a buy it now.
I got some DCUs yesterday.
Oh, you're following Bruce's train of thought.
Well, they were a gift from him. I won one of his giveaways.
I got a couple of. I actually got 2 books that, if anybody's interested, you let me know. And I really like the way they came out.
People yell at.
Oh, I love that book. Love that book. I don't know why. I just love it.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out. Ooh, DC logo.
I got something from my friend Paul the other day. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, I like that too.
And then I found this. You ever lose something and you're like, where the hell's it at? So I had this lost for 6 months and I found it was in like one of those store.
Oh, nice. Volume 2, number 1.
Where is that thing?
Yeah, it has to be all the time. And then I
It's in my
found this
pants.
because I was going to get Jusco to sign it at Heroes Con.
Oh, that's a cool one.
But my dilemma is my Scorpolios won't hold this. So my question is, should I get like a magazine top loader and just carry it in the backpack? Would it be
Or
safe
you
there?
could get a comic shell.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. So yeah.
Aren't they a sponsor of yours, Izzy?
Yes,
If
they
they're
are.
not too wide.
Well, why don't you send him one?
I could send him a link.
Well, send me the link. Send me the link. That's good enough for me. Also, I had you can take me off the thing now, but I had a dilemma. See, because I'm going, and I mean, I got enough money saved up for the hotel and enough to get some comics, but then I was wanting to get signatures too. So now I'm like, with this dilemma, like, what do I take? Okay, I got Claremont's signature last year. Do I really need to get it again? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Probably not.
If you really want to be in a long line for a long time.
Yeah, that's what
Especially if you're going on a budget, don't necessarily double up. Try and get something you haven't got.
hours, like 2.5 hours last time. I don't know if I want to set that again. Some of them charge too much. Like, I mean, Claremont's pretty reasonable, I guess, $15, but like John Romita Jr. is like charging $35 a signature, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
I've actually been noticing a lot of, because I follow like a lot of artists and things like that on social media, and I've noticed quite a few of them actually having the discussion in recent times, whether it's more of a point of, contest or something, whatever you'd like to call it. But a lot of them have been talking about the signature price thing, especially lately with all big con season on and things like that. It's just, yeah, they're like, oh, should I charge? Should I not? I've never charged before, but I'm thinking about charging now, or am I charging too much, or am I charging too little? And there seems to be a lot of discussion going on
I kind of wonder about
present.
that, but like, with inflation stuff going up, like, because last year when I went to Jenny Prison's table, her and her husband's at.
Oh, I didn't forget.
And she would sign the first 3 for free, and anything after that was $5 each. And I wonder if they're going to go up because everything's kind of got more expensive in the past couple of years, the past year.
I think it's also the factor of that there's always at least one person that tries to take advantage. Like, it's even happened over here, and I've told this story before, but went up to, this is going back 2000 and shit, I don't know, 16, 17, something. It was pre-pandemic days. But we had Arthur Adams, Frank Cho, and Cully Hamner here as our guests, but it was up in Sydney. So Beck and I flew up to Sydney. I'm like, this is my chance to try and get a Frank Cho and a Arthur Adams original. And they'd warned me about you need to get in front of this guy in the line, because there is a notorious guy up in Sydney that literally brings a shopping cart with him. And what he does is, especially if the person only signs for free, that he will take full advantage. So he went to Arthur Adams. I was like 10th or 12th in line. He was about 20th in line, thank God. So I was nowhere near this other guy. But he literally said to Arthur Adams, I want to get a few books signed. And he put a storage tub on his table on all his prints that had about 50 books in it. And he's just like, I want to get all these signed. And he's like, dude, he goes, I don't mind signing for free, but this is a bit ridiculous. They said there are plenty of other people that want to just get one signature or a sketch or just say hello or whatever. Look, bring me 5 at a time. If you see me free, I'm more than happy to sign another 5, but just play it cool. And the guy didn't understand why he couldn't just get all 50 or however many books he had signed all at once. He just couldn't comprehend that. But there's always that one, and I think that's why a lot of people are going to that sort of conversation now. It's like, oh, I'll sign, 3 for free or 5 for free and then charge afterwards. So people just keep coming back and just keep getting the free one. But
I know. I think at Heroes Con, I was told last year if you had a certain amount you wanted somebody to sign, like there was a cutoff point where like you can get this many signed, and then you got to go back to the back of the line if you want anything outside.
Yeah, that depends on the person, though.
Yeah, but then again, I saw somebody at that was at is it MegaCon or one of these cons, and they were at Clayton Crane's line. This guy in front of them had a short box. And I thought that was ridiculous, personally. But,
Well, there's actually some artists that will say no, you get 5 and that's it. And usually when that happens, they'll remember that face.
Thank you so much, Patel. Greatly appreciate it, brother. I will play. I'll play this one for you.
And boom! Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, Daddy.
And boom!
I appreciate it, brother. So, question for the panel: unlimited money. One book you buy can't be Action 1, Tech 27, Bat 1, Superman 1, or I didn't say the can't, or AF 1, AF 15.
Easy.
Pro Bender.
Startling
or
Comics.
Proto Bender.
Startling Comics 49.
Yeah, I knew Rob would have an answer for that one.
Space Ghost #1. So that's simple as that.
Punch Comics #10, or maybe Shock to Spit Stories 22 by EC Comics.
Now you didn't put a stipulation, Patel, because I would say on whatever the the most expensive whatever comic is, highest grade, whatever, buy that and then sell it and then buy the ones I actually want. So I don't know what that would be, but maybe Marvel Comics 1. Marvel Comics 1.
Marvel Comics 1 is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First Submariner.
That's what I was watching. Spidey, you beat me to it.
Detective 1.
Detective 1.
I mean, if I'm gonna play tightly by the rules,
that ain't bad. It's the first Fu Manchu. My bad.
tightly by the rules, I'm gonna go with a 9.8 of Adventure 247.
Okay, Legion of Superheroes, nice. Yeah, Marvel 1 is a GOAT book. I don't know, maybe Cap 1 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Think of that, Biggie. Yeah, you're right.
I'm still at Starting Comics 49. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer. Biggie's right. Captain America #1.
The highest grade I saw of Space Ghost was a
played
9.2, I think. So I'd take a 9.2 Space Ghost #1.
All American, what is it, 40 or whatever, the first Green Lantern.
Oh, Scott just pinged me. He said more fun 52.
Ain't bad.
Oh, first Spectre. Is that first Spectre?
That's the first the first Spectre. I was thinking the boy or something. Okay.
So first appearance of Wonder Woman. What's it? Sensation Comics or Sensational Comics or something?
Yeah. All-Star 8.
No, All-Star 8. Okay.
Tight nose.
The
There you
Marvel
go, Tate.
would be the one, I think. That's
The
just
most important. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I would use it. I would use it to like buy an AF, like sell it and buy an AF 15 and whatever, and
You buy
all the
fucking
other ones.
AF-15s, yeah.
I'm not saying like having Marvel Comics 1,
But
would be
isn't
a
that kind of
fantastic
like
book.
cheating the thing? You can't get an AF-15, but you're getting something else in order to get the AF-15. That sounds like it's cheating.
He didn't stipulate though. He didn't stipulate.
Yeah.
I know, but it's the spirit of the game.
I know. But yeah, I would still. Yeah, I'd if it was if he couldn't sell it, then I'd probably go Cap 1.
Cap 1.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk 1.
Rebel Hulk. Yeah, that's the best.
That's
One
a
of the
that's
best
a tough one.
Mm.
And again, I will go with a Golden Age for that reason.
Captain America in a #1 and a 9.8, which doesn't exist anyway.
I took a perfect copy of Suspense 3 because
I got 2.
like a 3 or something.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll start with this one.
Wow. So a 9.6 of Adventure 247
Hey,
does
Dave.
exist, but I can't find where the last time it sold.
You're trying to turn him into a psychedelic hippie or something.
Come on, man. It's just
Some
Lobo we're
sexy
talking about.
girl.
Yeah, that's some
Pretty cool, is he?
He kind of
That-
looks like Momoa, actually.
there's some
So.
product in that hair.
You like the hair? Okay, so that's one. That's one, and here's the other one.
Oh,
That's
geez.
nice.
Oh, that's dope.
Well, that's not
Where's
That looks
Carlito?
like a real cover. Bravo, easy.
Thank you. So I try to keep the same theme of the first issue with the color background, the color scheme. If you know the Death Row the Terminator #1, the classic Mike Zeck cover, I try to keep that same background color scheme going on for it, and as well as the costume, because I dig this costume. But yeah, those are the two I've worked on.
Very nice.
Yes. So if anyone is interested, they're going for
I'm
80
interesting.
each.
Oh.
Well, you are. They are going for 80 each.
Wow.
Yeah, full
Well,
work, all that stuff.
Sorry. All right. Well, Spidey, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for let me hang out. I'll see
Easy,
y'all.
Biggie.
Good seeing you, baby.
Yeah, I might come back.
Oh, Dave had an interesting one. He said first print Ninja Turtles #1 in a 9.8.
That's a pretty spicy book.
I'd allow it, except he'd probably put it in his storage locker and then it's lost.
Aw, Rob.
I know that was fucking mean. I'm sorry. I apologize, Dave. I actually do like you.
You see, he had his books stolen. You had your books lost.
They're both different yet very painful experiences.
True.
Oh yeah, it's definitely me.
Yeah,
drawing.
very much too soon. Yeah,
This is
sorry.
definitely
Yeah.
a drawing. DVD.
I apologize. I rescind my comments.
I liked your hashtag today. That cracked me up. What is it? Remove the
Remove the panties.
Everybody was doing it. It just wasn't going through.
I will
Yeah,
say
I was
though,
wondering why there was like only 18 that went through, and then I'm like, oh, somebody made the comment that it wasn't getting blocked, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
Tate,
okay.
I think Tate brought it up.
But I just thought it was funny that some went
Which was
through.
a good thing we changed it since Tate ended up winning, huh?
Some went through and some did not. That's the part that cracks me up. What was special about everybody else?
Mine went through, so I had more chance
Mine
of winning.
too. That's why I said I was gonna win.
so, but that one I was talking about, Punch Comics #10. I think it's a pretty pricey book, though.
It is.
That would be a cool one to own.
That's a great.
What's the significance of that one?
It's just
the skull.
It's got a big skull cover. It's a pre-code horror comic, and it's
highly sought after.
highly sought after. Yeah, and it's hard to
Let me have a
find.
look.
Yeah, it's kind of
What's
rare.
interesting about that book is that it's actually not a horror book.
#10.
It's just a skull. It's more of a crime book.
Where we go? Images.
Yeah, I mean it's a pre-code book. Now, maybe not
Yeah.
horror, but it's a pre-code
Yeah.
book. Yeah,
But it's
it
a
12?
great book.
That's not a skull book.
No, it might be 12. It might be 12 because
12.
somebody told me I might have the number wrong.
Yep. Yeah, I can
skull.
see it. Yeah, it's got like the people hanging out in one eye and then a guy's shooting.
that's
Yeah,
the one.
okay.
I like I told you guys, I know enough about comics to get in trouble. That's about it.
I think
Suspense comic #3. That's enough to get in trouble.
that's been shown on Only Slabs, I think, once. I think
Punch
maybe
or Suspense.
maybe the #12, the Punch Comics
Oh, the
#12. I think Doc might have it, maybe. I think. I'm pretty sure it's been shown once before. But yeah, very, very cool cover.
Yeah.
Got a call. LB call book today. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Spook 24, Mummy coming anticipation on the Mummy movie coming out next week.
Police Comics #1. Was that first Shazam or something?
Or was that first Police Academy?
Is it Plastic Man? I think it's like something to do with
Oh, it's
Plastic
plastic. No, it is Plastic Man. It's Plastic Man, but it's someone else too.
Spook 24. Let me have a look. Spook 24. Images.
Phantom Lady. It's first Plastic Man and Phantom Lady.
Oh yeah, I like that. Spook, suspense and mystery. Yeah, mummy cover. The Mummy's Curse. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I don't know. I don't mind getting signatures at all. I'm still thinking about that. Maybe I won't get any at all. Maybe I'll just go get comics.
Please not with Tom Cruise again.
A couple of commissions.
I'm not sure I could keep it.
I looked into getting a commission from Dan Parent, and actually, it's not that bad. It's like $150 for a full color portrait.
What you be interested in getting from Dan?
I thought it'd be kind of cool, although he's probably done it before. Veronica dressed up like Electra.
That would be cool. Oh gosh.
Don't start that shit.
It's been a long day. I've been drawing all day, bro.
But
I gotta get ready for Heroes. Got to get ready for Heroes.
Cliff, it wasn't to do with like a car or anything, having trouble with that. It's just think about how much money I put into like new comics when I could just read them on an app or get like trade paperbacks or something if I really want to read it.
I actually have all those comic apps, and I rarely use them. It drives me crazy that I forget that I actually have access. But at the same time, you gotta wait. You gotta wait like a couple of weeks or months before you can actually read a story that you want to read.
Like, I really need to read a lot of these things I'm reading. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's like all these older books that I want to collect, and getting all these new comics kind of hinders that.
Yeah.
Right, like, I mean, I'm sitting here just easily over $100 in new comics, and it's just like,
hey, Monty. Sorry, Cliff, keep talking.
I'm like, it's over 100 comics, over $100 in new comics.
The hard part about that is that it's hard to kind of like just stop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like you become this Wednesday warrior, and you just want to get them because you either like a cover or you're interested in the story and things like that, and it becomes challenging to kind of like
right. And I have to stop. I have to really decide. Okay, I am buying something for a story, and I have to stop tricking myself or feeling these other feelings, and like I have to mitigate some of this, or I have to cut myself off cold turkey. If I just say no and I can't be there to look at it, I can't be tempted by it, and that's that.
It's a problem, or is it?
That's the decapitation one, DVH.
Yeah. Now there are like file copies DVH that exist, like that were Bill Gates' copies. They stayed in a file, and sometimes they find them. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, what he said. Yeah, file copy. There are some that exist that are like a 9.0 and stuff, which is wild. But
yeah. Oh, let me take a picture of these things.
They're pretty pricey.
Oh, there are some absolute. I'm glad I'm not going into the golden age world, because I some of those horror covers are just gorgeous. Like the horror covers, the sci-fi covers, stuff like that.
There's also like those jungle comics, like Matt Baker covers are just phenomenal. Like some of the stuff he did.
Yeah, so Matt Baker, LB Cole, Schomburg, like there's so many absolute legends in the golden age.
Schomburg, yeah. I have that. I think I got one. It's like that annual for the Invaders. Was like one of the last covers he ever did.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I was going to say. I'll stick to my Invaders, Schomburg. That'll do for me.
Me too.
Well, that's what ends up happening. A lot of people, they get to this point that they're done collecting comic books, and then they move on to original art, and that's a real crazy thing to deal with.
Well, that's why I said, like I even mentioned it earlier when we were talking about original art for a bit. I was like, I gave up collecting a lot of comics and stuff because of the original art game, and now I've gone back and said, I can't do the art because there's some real big books that I want to buy. So, or just a lot of books I want to buy. So, sorry, Cliff, you're showing something?
Yeah, I don't know. What did I pull? Izzy, look.
Oh, which was that one? That's the Rose Best, right?
That's why I asked you.
That's the Rose Best.
Yeah.
All right. So
is it a ratio or just like a B, C, or D cover or something?
I think it's like a regular one. That's he's taking a picture.
No, I'm not focused on the game. I was looking up Suspense Stories 22. Since when did photocopy copies become a thing.
Photocopy comics.
Yeah,
I see some on eBay.
yeah, that's
It's
the
been a
first
while.
one that,
It's
that
usually
pops
the
up when
same guy.
I type Suspense Stories 22. It's a photocopy comic. So what the hell is that?
Well, some people sometimes do it for like if they buy like a coverless book to save money, or to get it cheap enough to get the book itself, and then they'll do like a photostated cover just to make sure that it's protected. I think it was, who was it? Oh, he had a guy on Only Slabs that I think he did that with like a Tech 27 or an Action 1 or something.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking. He had both
Stringy
Action
Things or
1
Strange Things or something.
He had a bunch of books that were mixtures of where the covers were either missing or partially missing, that were partially replaced with photocopies and whatnot. And so he had CBCS had given him like 0.3s and such.
Yeah, it was like not Stranger Things. It was like Thingy Things or Things and Things. Was that the one?
Oh no. Things and Things had whole books. The guy you're thinking of had a really bizarre screen name.
Yeah,
I know his real name because I've got his email, but his screen name, because he didn't want his real name being used. Like we couldn't even use. He wouldn't even let us use his first name when we were talking to him during the show. So it was really bizarre talking to him using his. He had a really strange name. I can't remember what it was, but I know.
And sometimes that's the way you got to collectors. What fucking annoys me that every time I have the charger out,
it's one of those things where you can sit there and say that for whatever anybody wanted to say, it's like it's always say, oh well, it was a photocopy cover, this or that. It's like, yeah, but you know what? I don't have a Deck 27 and an Action 1 and multiple copies of Batman 1, and his list of books he had was great, but he was collecting what he could afford. And at the end of the day,
and even still,
it's super easy for everybody to, for people to get, to get out in front of themselves and start spending more than you can afford. And it's really important to try and maintain that. Dragon Inc. Comics, she had whole books. She had really high-end books.
Yeah.
The last time she came on, she was bringing like first appearances of JSA members, which is insane. But they're not. It's funny, is like they're here in the Bay Area, and I've been to shows where they are at, but our paths just haven't had the opportunity to meet up because they're usually there doing like panels, and then I miss out on the panels or something. And I do mean to say hi, simply because they've been very generous in the past to C3 and such. But they're not really doing comic book stuff right now. They've been focused on some other content that they do, and also some family things. I don't want to divulge their personal business, but
But even going back to like the photostated guy, it's like even just to say you can afford the guts alone of like a Tech 27 or an Action 1 or something like that, it's still a shit ton of money, regardless of it not having a cover. Like, we've seen like a tiny little bit of a cover of an Action 1 go for like $8,000. It's just, imagine having the whole entire book inside without a cover. It's still going to be 5, 6, whatever figures.
I've seen people sell pages of AF-15.
I've seen slabbed like that seems to be a thing lately too, just to slab a single page of like a big boy book and have like the no grade but still sell just the page, and it's like still getting thousands of dollars for it.
I think the reason being is that on some books, especially if you have a book that you come into that's incomplete and other stuff, that some people have found that depending upon the pages, they've been able to
Frankenstein
make more money doing that than they are selling the book as an incomplete book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd pay for a quarter of a top percentage if they see me do
it.
I have a buddy who he and his son have Frankenstein some old books together, and it's an original Action 1 front cover, an original Action 1 back cover, an original Action 1 interior, and they've been put together and restored.
And if that's the way you can afford to do it, all the power to you. Like, some people don't like that, but to own an Action 1 in its entirety, even if it is from all different,
it's all different pieces of the original. So anyhow, so they're both. So he's got the Action 1, and he's got the Detective 27, and he's got AF 15, and all of them are 1.5 blue label with a crap ton of notes if you look them up. But it probably would have been higher if he had gone for the purple label, but he's like, I don't want the purple label. And he paid a pretty penny, so I'm pretty sure they listened to him.
Aussie pesos. It's dollary dues. Get it right. Yeah. And that's probably why, like, I talk about, I am happy with the grade, raw, slab, whatever, regardless of a book is complete. Obviously, if somebody gave me like 3 different versions of an AF-15 and said, look, if you put them all together, you can make a complete one, I would still be happy with that because it's still an AF-15 and that's my ultimate grail book. But, in saying that, I still wouldn't have enough money to buy any part of it. So I'll stick to buying my low grade filler issues and that, and I might occasionally score a decent book here or there. In saying that, I have I'm in the middle of making another deal. Here we go again. This one's going to be a little bit interesting though, because this one is and I've made it to him before. My mate Michael, who I met through the Facebook comic groups over here, is liquidating his collection. It's only because he has too much and he's trying to like get a fresh start and go, where am I going to focus? Instead of just buying collection upon collection upon collection and having 100 short boxes or long boxes taking up space, he's tried to whittle it down as much as possible. And obviously that's where I've got a lot of my deals from. So he is selling me a whole pile of filler issues, anything from the Silver Age, Bronze Age, and even to early Copper Age, of some of the runs that I collect and even some of the ones that I just dabble in, passively collect. The deal is going to be almost 500 books. And so it's going to be interesting to see what he comes up with price-wise. But I've got a figure in mind, and whether he'll have a figure in mind, and we'll come something in the middle, and we'll see what happens. But it's going to be, I think I'll be doing a couple of live shows for those unboxings, because not going to be sending one lot because that'll be just too expensive even over here to send all in one lot. So been on a tremendous book that apparently only I want. Literally there's only one on the CGC census. Ooh. Which means there's got to be some red golden age book then, DVH, knowing you, maybe or very low underground sort of independent book or something, possibly
something very obscure.
Yeah, if it's only one on the census.
Or it could be.
Yeah, is there only one all up, or is there only one in the grade you bought on the census? Do a collab with still anything with a chance where he opens it and read us all 500 books. It would actually be good to have Dave there because obviously his knowledge is like I'm at like 1 and he's at like 99. It's obscure, but it's Transformers. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it would be good to have Dave there because obviously if there is any key issue or knowledge or something like that, he would probably know off the top of his head. But yeah, Dave's a very busy man. Trying to nail him down to try and do a collab live stream would be extremely hard. But and it's only one on the entire census. Now I'm very intrigued. A Transformers book. There's only one in entirety.
I don't know. I'm looking at Rob there. Probably he's already checking it out to see.
It's already on its way. What are you talking about?
Rob's got two.
I don't know which. Depends on whether it's I assume that if there's only one, we're talking about something that's older and not something new.
Or if it's an IDW, some of those are kind of low print run.
Or technically, he could get us. It could be a sketch cover because technically it would be an individual, and would only be one on the census because it's a sketch cover. So that's technically throwing something into the works.
Obscure, so
yeah, no, it's 80s. Okay.
Well, some of the like the later Transformers had low print runs too in the 80s, like when it got to the end of the series.
Yeah, that annoys me. Like, I know you talked about it with G.I. Joe, and I said, look, I want to try and complete my. I still classify it as Volume 1, but Volume 2 Punisher, like the last 3 books, I think I need in that second volume run. Same with Ghost Rider, the Danny Ketch run. I need like 2 or 3 of the last books, and one in the 60s. But the last couple of books they're in the 90s. They're stupid low print runs, and like people are asking like $100, $150 for a low print run, like run filler from a 90s book, and I'm like, I'm going to end up having to pay it, but it's like,
yeah. So those Silver Surfers for the 90s are like that too when it gets to the end of the run.
Yeah, must have just been a thing in the 80s and the 90s that at the end of the run, when it's just about to be finished, that they did very low print runs.
Like G.I. Joe, like 140 to like 155, which is the last issue, you're going to be paying more than $10-$20 probably, depending on what grade it's in.
Oh, I'd be happy to find those Punisher or those Ghost Rider books for bloody $20 or $30, but most people are asking like minimum 80 to 100 US. I'm like, what the fuck? Having hard enough trouble finding bloody books from the 60s and 70s, let alone a book from the 90s. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying when it's 90s books for sure. And I was running into that in Canada. I was like, there was all these what's his name? Eric Larson. There's a bunch of Larson issues of Amazing Spider-Man. Like, let's be honest, they're not like all golden. Oh, one after another. I'm like $10. I'm like, I wouldn't pay $10 even Canadian for these books, you know? Like, it's just, you know, they're all just like filler issues. None of them were like, you know, Cardiac and what's his name there?
Carnage and that.
Right, Cardiac and Cletus Cassidy, Carnage. It was none of those. Like those, okay, 10 and over. Just, you know, just regular Spider-Man's punching, you know, old man, whatever his name is, the old man who wants to commit one last heist. I was like, this is not a $10 book.
Oh, yeah. Cat Burglar.
Yeah, like what the hell? Why am I paying $10 for this?
How do comics exist in Australia with the humidity of Darwin? Well, I'm not in Darwin or Alice Springs for starters. I'm all the way down the bottom. Not to say we don't get humidity here, because trust me, we fucking do. But yeah, it's a totally different game up there, because yeah, I've never even been to Northern Territory, which is where Darwin and Alice Springs is. But Black Fox, I think it's Silver Fox. I don't remember there being a Black Fox. But yeah, humidity is a problem here, and obviously, yeah, you just got to be very careful. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know any comic collectors that live in Darwin or Alice Springs, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not sure how it'd be like up there, but I think it'd be very, because they have hot or monsoon type weather. That's pretty much all they have.
Because it's hot.
Getting hot in here.
I'm going to head out. Y'all have a good evening or a good day, morning, wherever it is, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll see you later on.
Thanks, Matt. Take it easy, brother.
Take care, Matt.
Take care, Matt. All right. Okay. I'm putting the post out right now. There we go.
Let me. Oh, went too far. Where is it?
So, has anybody been keeping up with Daredevil?
Yes, I watched episode. Is it 4?
We're on 4 right now.
Yeah, 4. I watched episode 4 last night. I expected to see Jessica Jones, and
She's showing up mad late. She still hasn't showed up.
well, and that's the thing. Like, I was trying to do the math, and I mentioned this the other week. I'm like, in IMDb, without looking at the things, it says she's in 5 episodes. So I'm like, isn't this only like an 8 or 9 episode season?
No, I think it's like 10.
Oh, so she might not turn up for another episode or 2 then.
If you say 5, then she's showing up in the next episode.
So that's what I thought about this episode, but
this episode was great though. Like, I am loving this season.
Yeah, I think it's definitely got a more, and I think the best way I described it last week when we were talking about it. It seems like there's a real sense of urgency in this season where everything's sort of closing in, everything's just getting crazy, and you don't know what the hell is going to happen. And
yeah, so the end of this episode, without giving away anything, because I'm not that guy. The end of this episode is the turning point. If what happens actually happens. You know what I mean? Because you know how they do these cliffhangers, where it's like, oh, this happens, and then the next, oh yeah, this person's okay. You know what I mean? But damn, that was a good episode.
Have you watched any of the 2 first episodes of season 5 of The Boys?
No, I'm so behind on The Boys. It's not even funny.
The Boys has been amazing. That I've been on top of.
Yeah.
Well, one thing is nice is the guy Venus finally bit the bucket.
Don't give away any spoilers because I haven't watched it yet.
We're trying to be spoiler free. The only thing with The Boys that's hard for me is it's hard for me to watch because of the nature of the show, right?
$70. Get fucked.
Oh, that Marvel Comics of Wolverine is, oh my goodness, what the heck is going on with that cover?
Sam Keith cover.
No, that is not a Sam Keith cover.
I think they've tried to play on it.
Click on it for a second. Just click on, because that ain't no Sam Keith cover.
Nah, it doesn't look like him, does it?
No, that is not a Sam Keith cover. That is one ugly cover. Now, so with The Boys, I'm so behind on The Boys. I'm like on season 2 of The Boys. That's the last time I saw The Boys. And it's just a tough show to watch sometimes. Huh?
Yeah, it's graphic, that's for sure.
It's not that it's graphic. It's just that everything about it is like, it's graphic. It's the tone. It's the subject matter that sometimes it touches. It becomes very challenging for me personally to watch it.
Oh!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
Ghost Rider. It's the last issue, isn't it?
No, that's the third last issue.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the books I need, and this is the price they're going for.
No, that book is hard. Those books are hard to get. Those late Ghost Rider books.
9.8, $478. Go get fucked. But as you can see, like there's not that many.
That Marvel Comics Present book.
It keeps popping up. Like it's because it's Marvel Comics Presents 93, but I typed in Ghost Rider 93, but people are putting it in the description
because it's the flip book, right?
So I'd have to pay that. I'm not paying $200, $400, whatever. $70. It looks like is what I'm going to have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just ridiculous.
Raider
like
Nation
for a 90s book.
Raider Nation, of course, could have been on top of The Boys. That's a good one. Yeah,
usually they're on top of me. I'm here all night, everybody.
You invited. That's what you're gonna get, man.
I'm just reading what Raider Nation said.
202. $90. What the fuck?
There goes that book again.
94. 225. 95 from the UK.
What are you looking for a price?
$10.
Well, it looks like 60s.
No, that ain't gonna happen. What was the other? Hang on, let me pull my bloody. Where is it? So I need 90. Hang on. Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm looking at the wrong fucking book.
All that.
What an idiot!
All that.
All that. So 90. I need 90 and 91. Let's go. So maybe it was 91 that was the problem.
I think you're the problem right now.
Yeah.
I think you really need to get that Marvel Comics Presents book. That's what you need to get.
Oh, it keeps stalking me. It's like, what the hell? Okay, so there's holy Jesus.
You made it better.
Yeah. $5. What the fuck? 91.
The funny thing is I guarantee you, if you ever decided to pick up a collection of 90s books,
That would
some of those
probably be
books,
in there.
they'll be in a box.
Yeah.
They're in someone's box somewhere. Not my box, but there's somebody's box.
$140. Why can't I just stumble across one for like $20 or $30? Even if the shipping's like $30, just fucking screw it.
Yeah. That cover I like. That Ghost Rider cover, the white cover. I've always liked that cover.
Yeah, that's cool. That was leading up until to Midnight Suns, because Midnight Suns is what 7 or 8 issues later.
Mm-hmm. There's a good Arthur Adams book right there.
Yes, there's not many. So I reckon there must be less copies of 91. Because I'm not seeing many here.
Does short box go to Australia?
No.
Hmm.
I can't even look at the site. It just says not available in your region.
Just VPN it and see what a VPN looks like.
$90. Well, there's one a little bit better, 62. And as you can see, that it's from the United States, but that's converted, so that's AU. But I just feel wrong paying those kind of prices for a 90s run filler book.
You really do live it.
Apparently, you're going to have to if you really want it.
Let's have a look at 90. 90. Obviously, I can't see what's going on in the chat at the moment, but do we have
Taylor
a
Winder says you really live in a prison continent.
Yeah, you're funny. Get a new joke, Taylor. Where's 90? No. What keeps showing us is just bloody cards, and I probably could have limited the search, but oh, that's a cool cover. Sketched by Tex.
Yeah, Mark texted a few of those.
Come on, where's 90? I haven't even seen one yet.
There's the Witchblade book. I'm starting to see more wizard books coming up in list. So there's a wizard book where it announces the first century, and it talks about the whole story behind the century. Where Stan Lee, this is Stan Lee and John Romita created the century beforehand. It was part of this whole marketing ploy that they had with the century, and that book seems to be its first appearance.
That's it. I'm getting depressed now. Fuck that.
It's okay, man. We all.
I mean, they're notorious hard to get end of the lying books.
Like when I stumbled across 94, which is the last issue in that run, I know that is the lowest print run book out of all those last Ghost Rider books. And most people didn't even know it existed. Everybody thinks it finishes at 93.
Yeah.
But I found that about 15, 20 years ago, somebody had it in a box and they had like $10 on it over here. I'm just like, I know that's very hard to find. I will buy that right now. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's painful.
That's how you're gonna find that book. I promise you. Either that or in some.
But it's not like that over here with like, just somebody's got an old collection they just try to get rid of stuff like that. It just doesn't happen over here as much. Most people if they do and they want to sell, they just take it to a comic book store.
What year is your book, Spidey?
They're in it's 90s. It's 90s Ghost Rider.
97?
It's gotta be like mid 90s or something like
It'd
that.
be mid 90s because Danny Ketron was started in 1991, I believe. I think it was. So 94 issues. So I might actually be close to that late. It's volume 2. It's volume 2. Ghost Rider volume 2, issues 90 and 91.
You tell me if this is the right one.
No, DVH. Take it easy, brother.
Tell me if this is the right one.
It's one of them.
Yeah. So $30 US. That's a buy it now. Do they ship international?
Yeah.
Oh, this is late 90. This is 97.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah, that.
Well, it's $30 US. So what?
So it's
it's OBO or best offer.
Oh, so someone I know actually was one of the writers.
$5.
I actually know the writer. He's
of this particular book.
Yeah, I might have a conversation. I'm gonna see if I can have a conversation with him. See if he might have something.
Have any file copies?
Yeah, it's
or comp copies. Did they get comp copies in the 90s?
Yeah, I think he would have. I'm sure he would have some comps, if anything.
$20.
I don't know if you know him. Ivan Velez Jr.
For shipping, so
doesn't sound familiar.
You know Ivan Velez Jr.
Not know him.
Well, you should
know of him, but not know him.
Yeah, no, I know him. I actually know him.
He knows him, but he doesn't know him biblically.
Right, I am at acquaintance level.
You know of him.
Well, no, like I've met him, but that doesn't mean anything. I've met
They
lots
haven't
of people
shared
who
a
don't
bed.
remember me.
No, I actually know him. He actually, believe it or not, he
Right,
actually
people
messaged.
who I know Jamal Igle, I know Joe Illidge, I know Joe Prado, I know Phil Jimenez. Like they recognize me upon proximity.
Upon proximity.
Yeah, in the meantime, I've met Paul Levitz 4 times, and I think maybe now after my Aussieverse interview, he'll remember me as a psycho, but he'll remember me.
I do find that funny sometimes how when you see individuals, you've had long conversations with them, you've spoken to them countless of times, and they play this I don't know you game.
It's not a play, Izzy. They meet tons and tons of people.
Yeah, no, but it's a little. I think it's a little different. I don't think
No,
it's the
they
case
do
of
not
everybody.
think it's
Look,
different.
Izzy, when I did it to you, it was because I didn't want to know you.
Yeah, but you, I understand.
But dude, if you do 12 shows a year and hundreds of people talk to you, and God knows how many of them invite you to a podcast and all this other stuff, they can't remember you forever. I, however, have literally cried in front of Phil Jimenez. So whether he likes it or not, he's not going to forget me.
Phil is a gorgeous human being. I've only met him once, but I spent plenty of time with him, and he is a gorgeous, gorgeous man.
He is so amazing. My heart is always
Mike.
with him. He had a blog when his mom was dying, and I read that blog, and I just cried all the time. And I told him how I found his episode. I mean, I'd originally seen his episode of In the Life on PBS when it aired, but I had found it some time ago, and I was playing it in the living room. And this was the year I owned a comic book store, and my mom is like listening to part of his mother saying stuff, and then it cuts to Phil saying, "Hey, like I always had food in the fridge. I always had clothes in my closet, right?" And my mom is like doing dishes in the kitchen. She's like, who is telling our story out there? And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, it is different. It is different, but like my mom was like, my mom, I mean, I had my dad around, thank God, but like my mom was the one. My mom was the one making sure the bills were paid. We had food. There was clothes and paying and borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. My mom was doing all of that, all of it. So I don't know. It's like it's one of these stories that, like, you know, just if you've lived that, you've lived that, you know.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, I mean, I love talking to him. I loved hearing about him meeting his Mexican cousins. You know, just like all these things, just great stuff. I love sharing with him.
Wow. Holy
So,
shit.
are you, Spidey? I know since you're looking for you are aware that 93 is not the final issue, but it was the canceled.
I said 94. 94 is the final.
Yeah, but 94 wasn't done until 10 years later.
And that's why it's extremely hard to find.
Yeah,
which I have one
because
luckily.
the book was canceled.
Mm.
They canceled before they could finish the cliffhanger.
Yeah, but they made a big deal about the release of 94.
Yeah, it was 10 years later.
Oh my God, this is so. My eBay is still stuck on Canada. That's so funny.
So I'm trying to see.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna reach out to Ivan and
Dude.
see what he says.
So, unrelated, I just came across this news story. This is insane. In Paris, authorities just rescued a 9-year-old boy who's been locked in a utility van since November of 2024. His fucking father had locked him in this thing because the father says his partner was threatening to put the kid in a mental facility. So to protect his kid from being cared for in a mental facility, he locked his son in a utility van for over a year. And this until it was found. The kid can't walk anymore because he's been like in a seated position for so long. He's malnourished. He was, you know, sleeping in a van naked under a tarp or something with next to, you know, excrement and stuff, and just insane that first of all, that it's just so unfathomable to me that anybody would think to themselves that my relationship with this partner is more important than my kid, that I'm willing to lock my kid in a fucking van and treat them like shit for just because I want to be with this partner. I mean, the sex better be fucking amazing. And even still,
that's when you know the person.
It can't be that amazing.
No, the person's mentally ill too. So
holy shit.
That's someone that's just mentally ill.
What have I walked in on? Why are we talking about Izzy?
While you were undressing, he was telling that story, by the way.
And honestly, Bo, how the hell can you be wearing a singlet? Is your heater like pumped up to like 10
It's
or
not
something?
a singlet. I think he's wearing. Wait, well, no, he's wearing an A shirt.
He's wearing a wife beater.
Yes.
Yeah,
while Rob was saying that, that's exactly what was going on.
The shirt that I was wearing was incredibly tight, and I was wearing that for the last hour on my show. So I was desperate to take it off, and I knew that if I took off my shirt and showed skin, I would get more attention from Cliff. So I'm really hoping that that's working. Do I need to show the guns?
Please don't.
Oh, shut up, Izzy. This isn't for you.
Izzy just realized he's
more built than Danhauser.
It's sort of like Thunder from Down Under, but with less thunder.
Listen,
and a lot more white.
Is very fit, and I met him and his wife.
It's like a
not knowing who
storm.
they are because I don't care about wrestling. So I had this wonderful conversation with the two of them, and my buddy Eric, who's obsessed with wrestling, is like, "What just happened over there? What was going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm talking to dude and his wife. We're talking about Batman. We're talking about comics. Whatever. I'm just talking to him, and like, telling him he's cute in front of his wife.
Hey,
my
Phil.
usual.
Hey, Jim.
Jimmy, dig up.
So anyhow, then my friend is like out of his mind because I was just chatting with Danhausen, like Danhausen, or whatever his name is. So I'm like, yeah, okay.
Danhausen is the best thing of WWE right now.
Yeah.
No, I know he's the meta figure or whatever you want to call him. But I just think it's really funny. I was like,
he lives in Mockingbird Lane. I love the intro.
He's there because R-Truth needs to retire at some point.
That's a good point, Rob. I like that.
I think clearly people like him, so
Well, he's an indie darling. That's why.
Yeah.
Like he's truly like as indie.
Well,
as
it's
it can go.
it's the gimmick.
I think the funniest thing about him is when the camera just goes straight on him and he's got that look on his face.
No, my favorite thing is when he does
Real
the
human
lights-
money. Real
when
human
the
money.
lights when the lights go off. Usually people disappear, and you still running
You
away.
still
like-
running. I mean, 20 human dollars.
But they put him with the Miz, which is perfect.
Very nice, very evil. Yeah,
yeah, he's great. I love the curse he gave this guy, Kit Wilson. You got the crowd to say you are cursed, and the pyro goes off. That was great. Again, the best part of the entire show was that.
I got to admit, man, I hate like dumb, stupid shit. But I had a few beers last week, and when that part happened with the referee, I was pissing myself laughing. You know,
The curse.
I'm like, it is so dumb.
But then he's playing
Goofy,
it too.
Goofy wrestling
Wrestling
for
for
life.
life.
Come on.
No, he's playing the part
2
too.
plus
He's
2 equals
like
potato.
this.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Simon Miller knows it.
No, Simon.
That was
the best,
hilarious, man.
Ah.
La 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 la.
All right.
Actually,
I'm gonna pull my parachute.
Simon, you will
and-
like it. You will. I honestly think Simon will like Danhausen because it's not. It has nothing to do with wrestling. It's just
Yeah.
the character.
It's just goofy. All right, I'm gonna pull my parachute because I gotta go pick up my pizza before I have to be on something else. So, y'all have a great evening.
Take it easy,
I love you, Rob.
Thank
Smoke
you for
bomb.
joining, Rob. Greatly appreciate it.
Love you, Rob. Take care.
Take care, Rob.
Now, I'm going to see if I can multitask.
Well, good luck.
See if I can, yeah, exactly. See if I can find that listing on my phone because trying to do it on my computer seems to be playing thing. Yeah, I was the same, Jim. Yeah, that was. Whew.
What
Yeah,
is that? What is that?
the latest episode of Monarch.
Oh, I haven't seen
I
the last
actually haven't
season
seen
yet.
that.
Yeah, there's I thought they were gonna start going the timey-wimey fucking distortion weird fucking time travel shit. And it's when you see it you'll see it, but you'll it's pretty heart-wrenching. It really is.
So
Which
what
one
we
is
got here
so
is
Spidey? Which
Godzilla.
is the one that you actually need? Which Ghost Rider?
So where is it?
Project Hail Mary did it.
I'm
for
actually
me.
gonna
It
message him to
got
see
some
what
tears
he'll
out of
tell
my
me.
eyes. So
So I need. So I don't know whether he did any because there's a few random earlier issues that I do need. But
he's the later ones. He's done the later
yeah,
ones.
90 and 91 are the two low print fucking hard shit to get.
And he wrote.
I'm actually gonna probably just bite the bullet and just fucking that link that Gene fucking sent me. And just
Well,
go.
I'm gonna double check with him to see if he may have any because again he might have comps.
Well, the guy's away at the moment on eBay anyway, but
I don't know what the quality was. Is it?
I don't give a fuck as long as it's complete. I'm just sick of fucking looking for it.
Whoa.
Drive me insane. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Exactly. Yeah, that was some. Yeah, I haven't sent because Mark and I been talking about it privately or whatever like that. And I've been sending him my ratings every episode. I've forgotten to do it the last 2 episodes, but yeah, that was some gut wrenching shit. So,
Well,
How many episodes are in
as
already?
far as
They're at
tears
6,
go,
right?
Project Hail Mary can pull a few tears out of you.
Oh,
That's
I have to
great
go
movie.
back to see that movie.
well, you're actually going to
great
listen to me, Mike? Come on, you should know better than that.
I was
Oh,
watching
yeah.
Monarch, and then we started watching Daredevil
It's a great movie.
because I did not want to pass on Daredevil at all.
It's funny. It's a tearjerker. It's everything. So
I saw the first 10 minutes and I had to leave. And I haven't gone back to the theater since. Well, I did. I went to see Super Mario. Had to.
Is it any good?
Mario.
Super Mario is Super Mario.
I heard it wasn't as good as the first one.
It's not, but my daughter actually likes it more than the first one. It is definitely for the kids. Oh no, she's definitely my kid. And
No, I
the-
wasn't saying that way. I was saying that you actually took a kid.
Yeah, well, my daughters are 15 and 20, so
You're a 20-year-old.
she's still my kid, man. She'll always be my kid.
I'm just surprised. You've got
Do
a
you have?
20-year-old.
Do you have? Yes, I do have a 20-year-old. I'm surprised about it too.
Jesus
Izzy's an old fuck. Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm as old as John.
20-year-old.
I don't think so.
Well, when you're here, Gene, it never works when I say something like that.
Not even close, is he? Don't even try.
I know. No one can beat you.
By the time you reach my age, I'll probably be close to going horizontal.
Are we not happy about Daredevil? Are we?
I've mentioned this. I am enjoying this season more than I did last season, even though it's only 4 episodes in. I still didn't mind the first season. Like it was okay. Like I wouldn't say
all
it was
over the
fucking-
place. The first
yeah,
was all over the place.
I've only seen the original one. Yeah, the what's his name? Bob Hoskins one.
Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo's first.
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
That was his
Yeah.
first movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
And don't forget Dennis Hopper as Bowser.
Hey, you're wearing Bo's t-shirt there. I just noticed.
What?
Oh, this is my T-shirt.
How the fuck did you get my shirt?
It was my shirt before it was yours, bro. Speaking of which, don't forget, now available. Yeah.
Yeah, $8.
Were you looking for some books that you can get in about a year or two?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to work out what money I'm going to waste this year at Comics Curing Cancer on you again.
Well, this time
I didn't ask Mark. I said it was okay.
I love it. I don't care what Mark says. I love it.
I didn't mind the last season. I just wish there was more Daredevil.
This one definitely has more Daredevil.
Yeah, okay.
This season has more Daredevil.
But, yeah, the other thing is like I'm not knocking Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm not knocking Kingpin. He plays the part like perfectly. He's a great actor. It's just more the fact of we've already had Kingpin enough.
Yeah, but it's you got to keep in mind they're two sides of they're two different sides of the same coin. So the minute Kingpin disappears, which it's from I'm hearing it's not going to be in the next season. He's going to be going away for the next season. I guarantee
he loves us.
Definitely.
I wish Bullseye had a bullseye as well.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, it's just dark. It's not white.
What, there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
The mask has one.
Yeah, you can just see it. Yeah,
it's
right light, right camera angle. You can just see it.
Yeah, it's there. I like it. I don't care what Mark says. I like it.
As I said, I'm enjoying. It seems to be a lot more high stakes this season than it was last season. Because obviously, the first episode of the first season was just a big kick in the guts, like massive kick in the guts for a first episode. And then it sort of, as Izzy said, it was a bit up and down through the rest of the season. But yeah, this season is just the sense of urgency, the impending doom.
It's more about what's Charlie's position. What's his deal? Obviously, he's an arms dealer, but who's he working for? And Buck is awesome. His handler, Kingpin's handler. I love him. I love Buck, man. Especially what he did in this episode.
Today, Great Brother was a bad praising. Hey, what's going on, Chop? Hope you're doing well, brother.
I'm not saying it's masterpiece theater, Mark. I'm just saying it's good.
I heard the words masterpiece theater leave your lips.
Well, that's because when you go to Australia, the words change for you.
Yeah, screw you, Izzy.
You keep showing that book to me, dude. Stop it.
I'm gonna grab your book, Izzy.
We almost saw him with no pants.
Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last either. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, it's.
No, I'm not. They're all the way downstairs.
Oh, that's right. Now that I know that you have an upstairs.
That's right.
That's all right.
I'm only interested in downstairs.
Hey, what's
I'm
up,
glad to see
Chuck?
you've still got that frame of mind, even though you're sick, Cliff.
Well, when I'm sick, only two things get amplified. One is horribly negative, and the other's kind of fun.
Here we go. Back to dressing with Bo.
Oh, it's a Dragon Ball.
Just dragging your balls or the fuck along.
Dragging them on Cliff's face.
You and Spidey, if I'm lucky.
Oh, nice, Mike. Nice. Good to see you jumping on board.
Good job.
One piece.
I had somebody very nice and politely reach out to me to not. There's Will.
I was just thinking about Bogsy when he said that.
As soon as I was thinking pantsless dudes, I thought about Will.
Oh, hello, sir. Oh,
And probably for you, Mark, because I know you're not an anime guy and you don't detest it, you just don't like it. It's not your thing.
I love anime.
I think you would be able to watch it without knowing any much of the backstory. Because obviously for an anime fan, as somebody who's watched the anime obviously in its entirety, because they're trying to fit like in that the first season, they're trying to fit about 50 episodes into a one season, eight episode season show. So it would be it's harder for the anime fans because obviously we're like, well, that's wrong or that's different or okay, they got that grade or whichever. But for you, you could just go in blind and enjoy it. So
what show are we talking about?
One Piece.
I've never watched it, but I like anime.
Yeah. Bloody Terminator one.
He's actually referring to the Netflix series.
Yeah, the
what's
Netflix.
It called?
It's called
sorry,
One
I
Piece.
just got home. My
awesome.
My nephew's in town. Cliff, I need to send you a picture of him.
Oh, he's back again.
He is kind of adorable.
The Smoke Bomb King is back.
Smoke Bomb King.
All of the kids are asleep.
All 20 of them?
I don't want to risk turning my kids into anime people. Don't be a heathen, Mark. Hey, if I can watch Avatar after 16 years of being out, you can introduce them to some quality shows.
So
and anime.
Izzy, did your Daredevil sell? The piece,
dude, man, we're long behind that. Lady got that.
Oh shoot!
That was bored. That was bored on the show.
I do
pretty
have
much.
new books up, so you could go see them on my IG. They're up right now.
Oh,
I showed them earlier.
A couple of times.
Who just made fun of me? Was that you, Bo? I thought you loved me.
Bo's not even. Oh,
I
yeah,
was
Bo's
just
right there.
giving a reference point, Mark. Reference point.
Bo, you look great in that hat, by the way. I really enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm just feeling extremely cold looking at Bo because he was wearing a wife beater now, like a very thin t-shirt, and I am freezing. I have got like trackies on, long socks, bloody Legion of Comics jumper, and I'm freaking cold.
Izzy, well done, by the way, Izzy. Those are beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
My nips are.
They're $100 each. Buy them, Bogsy.
They're $80 each. I think you.
Shut up. They're $100 each.
Well, for you, they'll probably cost $100 because you're gonna have to pay that shipping
So
cost, right?
I wasn't home for only slabs.
Whoa, bring that leg down. We don't.
The
need
heat
to
is
see
the
it
heat
all.
is on. The heat is on too.
So
Slave.
I wasn't home for only slabs. I'm guessing John showed some fire.
Can't afford.
I was only
John
slabs
shows some
Spidey.
great stuff, including what he won for me from Comic Screen Cancer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna have to. review-
Have you been watching TNA lately?
Wait.
No, I haven't.
Spidey, why are you not Alice?
Well, they got a pay-per-view going on right now.
What?
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
So
Rebellion.
aren't you Alice anymore?
They have an X Division match going on.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What happened to the? I just remember, weren't they meant to do an X Division match on WWE at some point?
Eventually, but this is like
No. I remember them talking about it, and I just forgot about it. It never happened.
that match is insane.
Do it, Spidey.
Do what?
No, he was gonna play.
Oh,
I
that
see.
one. Yeah, it's a little too late for that.
So yeah, Hey, but the next 2 weeks of Only
Oh,
Subs
nice.
should be good as well because you got
Something.
Hey,
you
Legion,
got
what do you
what's it
use?
called?
What do
You
you
got-
use for your merch? Because our Aussieverse merch is so expensive, it's ridiculous.
Fuck, what's it called?
It's not Teespring anymore. They got rid of that one.
Yeah, no, it's another one. Oh no, I think. Oh, does Mark still use Teespring? I can't remember.
So I was
No, because I know
gonna say,
Rob changed, but I think like the C3 stuff changed, but I think Mark still.
I tell you what though, the next 2 weeks of Only Subs are gonna be good. You have Bruce and then you have Matt.
Can we just concentrate on the shirt thing for a sec so I get an answer?
Yes, Bob.
Thanks, Boggs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who are you using? Who are you using? You still using Teespring, Mark? Or you using
Wait a
something else
minute.
now? I can't-
I wanted to talk about Only Slaps for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Justin.
And it's actually Efren next week. Past Point Comics.
I thought it was Bruce.
No, it's Past Point, then Bruce, and then Matt. I think.
That sounds about right.
See, I'm using. What am I using here? What is this?
It's a
Spring?
camera. It's a camera. It's
the
a
word's
lap.
spring.
It's either a
It's
computer or a
spring.
laptop. That's where you could actually see and StreamYard.
Can I share my screen? I just want to see. Is this the spring one that you're talking about? No.
I can't say what the site is.
Because this is the one
That
that
looks like
we've got.
Teespring.
It's just so expensive, man. It's ridiculous. Like I can't even afford my own shit.
You don't have a
Threadless,
discount-
Printify.
You don't have
Spreadshirt,
a you don't have a discount code for your own stuff.
Apparently not.
You know you could make one.
They quite often do, Taylor, because what they end up doing is, because I know that's happened before when I've bought some merch from some of you guys, that it actually they've got print shops in different locations in the world, so you quite often can still set up an actual location in Australia, but it'll just pick from wherever the closest distribution point is, because they have like third-party printers and things like that, so. I was trying to find if I could find why is this not working for me?
Someone send me options of places we could, because apparently you got to use specific ones, right, for YouTube.
Not necessarily.
I thought you had to, otherwise you can use any shop, but then you got to buy in bulk,
That's I think that's the actual
and then you have to send them out.
No, it's all print on demand. Most of these things are all print on demand.
Yeah, because I bought.
Yeah, he's with Spring. Yeah, he's still with Spring. Is it Teespring or is it just Spring?
Isn't it called Spring? Just Spring.
Recommend that.
Yeah, I think it's just called spring.com. So that's the one Mark's using now.
I think I'm using Spring.
I cut it off. It was terrible.
All right, Mark. Take it easy, brother. Try not to work
All right,
too
Mark.
hard. I know it's that time of year.
Best of luck with the Masters.
I'll be at work, Mark. You know that. I would have done it last week when I had the long weekend, but you never invited me, so fuck you. But
Hey, John.
yeah. So Dave uses Printful.
Printful.
I need some Vogs merch eventually, but no one would buy it. I guarantee it.
Then don't bother using it.
Thanks, Spidey.
I haven't got any merch either yet, Vogsy. So
Really?
and I don't know. I've always thought about it, but I only just want stickers. I'm not going to go to the fucking full
Yeah, I
extent
need
of
to do
everything.
stickers eventually for sure.
I've been making my stickers, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I've been making my stickers, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
That was actually pretty good.
So, yeah, screw you, Izzy.
I'm gonna get one for you.
Hey, Bo, I want
Simple
you
as
to make
owned by
fun of
Credit Finance.
Izzy's laugh.
I block out any bit of joy that Izzy ever shows, so I never actually hear it.
Right?
Yeah, fuck you, asshole.
Hey, I'm in that clip. Or like part of it. Pardon me.
Keep it up, Foxy.
What?
How old were you when you had your first kid, Izzy?
That's a good question.
He would have been 29.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you 60?
Sure.
What?
He's 49.
At the moment, yeah. Yes,
Going for the big 5-0.
I'm going for the 5-0.
Right.
I'm
really
trying to
look your
convince
age,
my
man.
wife what we're doing for my birthday. It's not till September.
This is the point where I add that I am 27 and I have aged terribly.
So you're younger than me, Justin. No.
Mate, I love the way I age.
When you hit the big 5-0, you have to remember it's downhill from now on.
Dude, it was downhill when I hit 30.
No, it's downhill from 40. 40 is the downhill slope.
No, it was downhill since 30, man. What are you talking about?
31 and it's going.
Okay.
And at 50, you
okay.
discover muscles that you didn't
Let me
know
tell you.
existed, man.
I've been wrestling from the edge of horror today. All right, everyone is great. We're doing great, and you just keep lying to yourselves, and you help me live in this denial.
Cliff,
if
why
you want to
is your
see me
voice
living to the end
gone?
of the year,
He's got a cold.
Oh, Cliff, feel better, buddy. I don't like seeing you sick.
MadSpidey's merch. Not better, cheaper, no refunds. You got it, Mike. You got it. You got it.
That's the slogan.
I like it. I knew you liked me somehow, Mike.
And it's a Mad Now cult.
So,
Spidey, I'm actually really getting better at your Mad Mail call thing.
slowly but surely. You got to put a bit more like gravitas into it.
Yeah.
Gravitas.
I think I hear a baby. I gotta go.
Again.
Which one?
Bye
Which
again.
is it?
That's just Izzy, man.
Oh,
Mike Bob.
there goes Justin. He's gonna do his dadly duties.
Yeah, you said duties.
Duties. He'll be back.
You're only as old as you act.
Yeah.
Well, as I always say, you know.
Case,
How old am I then?
Legally 47. I'm mentally 18, and I'm physically 75.
Okay, 31.
Yeah, it's the body that dictates everything.
But my penis is 21.
You fucking wish.
Centimeters?
He wants to be 21.
Are you referring to centimeters?
that's some good centimeters.
That's fucking huge. That's
I'm sorry, milliliters. Milliliters.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's strapped to your leg sort of shit. Because 30 centimeters is a foot, so 21 centimeters is only 9 centimeters shorter. That's horseshit. My body tells me how old I am every day.
Yeah, man. I can't even bend anymore.
My birth certificate tells me I'm 49. My body tells me I'm
106.
Yes.
Actually, I figure it's older. Like
That's
you
how
see,
I
that's
feel.
that's what happens when you forget how old
Dude,
you
I'm
really are.
31. My body says I'm 50.
Dude, you are 13.
You'll know, Will, when you're 50. Your body's gonna
This
say,
will.
"Listen, I have
Maybe
new
you have a
muscles
job
for
where
you
you're
to
standing all
discover."
day.
Look, somebody's gonna jump in here and tell you all to fuck off. So here we go.
Fuck off.
There we go. And he literally did. I love it. I love it.
Vogs, it's probably because you're lying down all the time.
No, it's actually, I'm not lying down.
He's on his feet all the time. He's only lying down. when
He's
with
actually
us.
standing right now on a sofa.
Nice. I love it.
T-Dubs.
Hey,
Hi,
Taylor.
T-Dubs.
So T-Dubs, how old are you mentally and physically?
Dude,
Mentally, 14.
I worked with somebody that didn't know what Y2K was.
Physically, I'm
Fuck,
52.
I'm 31.
Isn't that Jericho?
Oh god.
Y2K. Remember that? Remember those days?
Oh yeah.
So what company does Failure Force use, Taylor?
Printify.
Printify. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a few
They
around.
don't- You get to choose, at least in the US. I get to choose. Like you were saying, they shop around to different. They have one
They
parent
have
company
different
and they shop around to
distribution
different print. Just I get to choose which printer fulfills them on that subset through Printify, and I like that control because there's definitely different quality across shops, and so
T-Dubs, can I make a suggestion for a shirt? You can say it's terrible.
It's terrible, Fogs, but go ahead.
Captain Americant.
I'll consider it.
Hey, Brian.
And he just considered it, and now it's over.
Hey, Izzy, I agree with both. Shut the hell up.
Oh, you shut up. I'm above you.
Yeah. But yeah, in saying that, like I've bought some C3, like obviously, you know, t-shirts and mugs and stuff like that. Yeah. I've had it come from the States. I've had it come from Europe.
Yeah.
And I've also had it come from Australia. So it just depends on, a lot of them have those, they have enough capital around the world to be able to go.
Kidding, by the way.
You buy, I'm right in the middle of talking, Vogsy. Okay, Australia can do this because that's closest, or Europe's closest to UK. I can do it there, but not all of them have that, and sometimes they just have one distribution point, and then that's where you sort of limit.
I don't fuck with international because like the taxes and the shipping and stuff on my end's a nightmare. So
I thought we could still buy from your stuff.
No.
Does anybody know if Vistaprint is legit? I see the commercials and I'm like,
they're legit. Their quality's not the best, but they're legit.
Yeah,
we even have Vistaprint over here.
Yeah.
Well, they have actual physical shops over here.
They're probably the biggest. They're probably the biggest one out of all of them. But
Izzy, are you making merch?
Dude, where you been?
I mean, Izzy.
Yes, I do have merch. You could go to my YouTube channel and it's there.
A lot of it's in the file setup too. If you really want proper, you need to convert to RGB from RGB to CMYK before you send things over, so they look properly and stuff. And stuff too. So
I'm gonna make a WVOGS 18 shirt for myself sooner or later. It's just been so easy.
Hi, Steph.
Adam.
I wish I was.
And if you send like raster files like JPGs or PNGs, you got to make sure they're high enough resolution or they'll look like shit on a shirt. So
yeah.
Actually, don't ever use JPGs because they don't have transparent backgrounds. So
T-Dubs, how's One Up and going lately?
Slow as hell. Ideally, like most printers will accept it at a transparent background PNG. That's 4,500 by 5,400 pixels for comic issues. So, but you want to make sure it's a transparent background. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a big square around everything. So,
with the big white box.
Yeah. Yeah, Christopher. Vistaprint is great for shit when you need it fast and easy, like your mom.
Oh shit!
Bomb.
Been on the panel with you like only a couple of times, mate. How the fuck do you know my mum so well?
Dude, everyone knows
How I Met Your Mother is brought to you by.
She gets around.
Told you were famous.
Oh my!
Mom, it's Taylor.
Actually, that's a good name for a porn if it doesn't exist already. I'm sure it does, but How I Banged Your Mom?
I bet you it has sequels right now.
It probably does.
How I banged your mum again.
Yeah.
How I bang your mum still.
How I banged your mom and your father.
That works pretty well, Beckerman. Yeah.
Plain white shirt. Nice.
How I watched your neighbor bang your mom.
Yeah.
Jane.
How your neighbor banged your mom.
How
the whole series.
Hey, how the mailman banged your mom.
No, that was part of the first one. It was the UPS.
That was the gangbang. That was the gangbang scene.
Oh, don't make fun of your real dad like that.
Who?
Never mind.
I was gonna say, I'm like your Uncle T-Dubs to me.
Every time he sees the postman, he always says, "How you doing, son?"
Yeah.
What do you use, Izzy?
I believe it's spring.
I called T-Dubs Uncle T-Dubs at Heroes. He's like, "Why are you doing this?" I'm like, "I have no idea."
Yeah, and it was fucking creepy, Bugsy.
It was bad. I agree, John. T-Dubs looks sharp.
And you know what happens, Mike? It goes off the rails as soon as anybody besides me joins.
Actually,
I'm too lazy to go get a haircut.
I actually have both Spring and Spreadshop connected.
Nice.
Because I know some people use Redbubble, which apparently is a little weird, but you get a ridiculous amount of you can get stuff on mugs and shower curtains and all this fucking weird shit.
Izzy, what do you use for stickers? Do you do Sticker Mule?
I use myself. I have a Cricut machine.
Oh.
I make my own stickers.
Do you have a big Gettler too?
You play cricket.
Izzy makes his own glue.
Oh, it's a pre-cut. Luckily.
Yeah, I have a horse and everything.
A horse.
No. We're not talking like that. We're not talking about your lifestyle. No, I have bags, tote bags.
You still there, Cliff?
He's still there. It's just he's not.
He's conserving his voice.
He's under the weather. We're waiting for the moment to come for where
Feel better, Cliff. I'm
rise from
sorry
the
you don't
ashes.
feel well, man. That
He's
sucks.
gonna rise from the ashes, and then he's gonna start screaming, and then he's gonna realize that he can't be screaming anymore.
I'll make you scream, Cliff.
So how are you guys gonna do a show on Tuesday night?
Dude, you think he's gonna be sick for that long?
No.
Just saying.
I got a show tomorrow night too. I'm gonna figure it out.
He's gonna figure it
I'll
out.
help you out, brother.
So you got to show
You know
up
what
at
we
my
can
show?
do? You know what we can do? You can talk really quietly, and you can put me in the little box in the corner, and I can do the
sign language.
Watch you do a sign language.
Yeah,
I
but
do.
everything.
Do the ventriloquist act. He can just mouth the words, and then you can actually say the words.
I think you should try it now.
Oh God.
Oh, speaking of mother.
There you go.
Yeah, there's always plenty of innuendos floating around, Christopher. We all know that.
In his endo.
I mean, there have been some good ones. Ball even offered to make me scream.
There you go.
You know, Spidey hasn't shown his tongue yet.
Not yet.
What, Cliff?
He's waiting for the right moment.
I'm always waiting for the right moment.
So Taylor, how has the Whatnot shows gone?
It's been slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not just me. I've talked to a couple other sellers on there. It's slow across the board for everybody right now. I think when gas gets to be $19 a gallon, no one's buying comic books, on the secondary market. So
yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is pretty much it's a worldwide thing because it's one of the the main distributors of
yeah.
of
I'm actually
oil
debating
and stuff.
whether or not I'm going to sell on there anymore. I might just sell on eBay. It's more.
Isn't there more fees on eBay though compared to Whatnot?
Yes, but it's in some ways it's a lot less work because you just put a book up. I put it up. I don't do auctions. I put it up for buy it now price. You put it up for buy now and let it go. You don't have to do anything once it's up.
Yeah.
Whereas Whatnot, you just got to keep showing it and showing it and showing it.
Shows and
yeah. I could sort of see from that point. I just thought because I know a lot of guys over here, they've just stopped selling on eBay because the fees are just getting fucking ridiculous. They're taking bigger and bigger chunks, added all this extra stuff on top. Where
they really want you to pay to
$2,
promote
$5 books.
Yeah,
It's hard.
I personally I don't put anything on eBay for less than $10. So because you got to pay for the Gemini, you got to and everyone will try and offer lower, and by the time you get down to what it actually sells for, it's
Yeah, I've never, and everybody knows me. I got stuck on the YouTube auctions a long time ago. That's why I've never even tried to even look at Whatnot. And we've only had it for I think just going on 12 months. So we didn't even have access to it for the longest of time. So
I mean, you can find good deals on there from the buy side, and you can make money selling. But the selling it's like you building up a YouTube audience. It's a grind,
Yeah. But same with eBay too. Everybody's got to start off at zero. Oh no, he's got zero feedback. I don't want to buy from him, and blah blah blah. Even anybody under 100 or probably more now with eBay, everybody is still very hesitant to buy from a new seller.
Mhm.
True.
So Taylor, do you have a consistent schedule date? I know you put them on the chats every so often. But do you have
I usually try and drop them Thursday nights on eBay, because I figure that gives or Thursdays or Friday afternoons, like one of the two. I think Friday afternoons I might switch to, because it catches people on paydays every other week, and so
yeah.
I'm gonna jet.
And I'll drop like
Have a good one, Bo.
All right, bye. Take it easy, mate.
You just saw the tongue. Spidey just showed tongue.
No, I didn't.
You know, I'll
Yes, you did.
drop like 75 to 100 books every week on there. So
It's
and the algorithm on there like rewards that kind of thing. It you know, like the more you have on there, the more it'll push you up the rankings, and then once people buy stuff, they'll start pushing your books up the.
So how, like, obviously, as I said, I've never even been on there. So how does it actually work? Is it like a subscriber based thing like YouTube, or is it like an eBay thing, like a rating thing? How does it actually, like, that side of things work? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a subscribe. You can get followers, but you don't necessarily need them. People can just watch your show and bid. You don't necessarily need to follow anybody to buy on there or to sell. Like, you start with, and like, if you have like high quality books, you can get a following quickly, or you can sell pretty quickly. It's just,
But obviously, the more followers or subscribers or whatever you want to call it you have,
you'll get your show.
the
will
bigger
get
audience
pushed.
you should be pushed to.
Yeah. And you know, like, with the more people like bookmark your shows in the future and stuff, like the more you whatnot will help promote it and push you up on the list. So
Okay.
But like,
yeah, so it's more like a YouTube than it is an eBay, pretty much in that sort of
it's
aspect.
like, if you've
though.
heard an eBay Live, it's kind of like that. It's like a combination. So
Yeah, it's eBay meets YouTube. That's what it is in a nutshell.
I was gonna
No, I
say,
haven't
Spidey,
tried
I was
you
gonna say,
eBay Live, so
you
either.
can start as a nobody, and as long as you have a regular stream and you commit, like, they get people who are all up in your DMs who are like, hey, how can we help you? Hey, do you want to do this? You want to do that?
But you also have to be, like Taylor says, you actually have to have the product ready to go, because that's another thing. You're timed and whatnot. So
Yeah, and
once
they'll
that
penalize you if
sells,
you don't sell enough.
you gotta get it out.
But
So
and
there's that.
personality matters too. Like, you know, you have to like be a bit of a salesperson, or at least engage with the audience a bit. Like, if you want to be successful, at least from what I've found. And there's sellers I won't buy from because I hate the way they hate their personalities, and there's sellers I will because I like them. You know, like it really is kind of like that. And from the buy side, I will hunt down shows with not a lot of viewers, because it's my chance to get the best deals.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But
Yeah,
it's
go for the littler guys.
Yeah,
that
but
might
it's
have
still
some
the
good
best
stuff.
seller deals. It's the best buyer deals, not so much.
Yeah.
the
There's
best
two
seller.
different. There's definitely two different sides to it.
Yeah. That's the thing that I see myself when I've gone to whatnot, is when you have a low number of people watching, you may actually be able to get a good deal, but as a seller, you're missing out because you're selling the book.
You want
low.
I mean, you can also set your starting price higher, which turns some people off. But like,
yeah,
you know, if you don't want to lose your ass on some books, you just don't start it at $1 or whatever. Yeah, and there's also a lot of categories on like whatnot. Like, comic books are small fry on whatnot. Like, there are like the sneaker
Sneakerheads.
breaks and card breaks and all that shit are huge on there.
Oh, I've heard, like, it's and I've mentioned this as well. Like, a lot of the, like, you know, besides, we'll put aside the big cons, but all these small little fairs and that, even like the collector cons and like things that, you know, the Collect Fest, which we've got now, and even like card orientated shows, like, it's just gone nuts everywhere in the world, especially even here. And a lot of them have said like that they're selling like multiple $1 million single cards on whatnot, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's just mind boggling. Like, I heard of somebody selling like a $10 million sports card or a Pokemon card or something on a whatnot show, and it's like, what the fuck?
That's sickening.
The
That's
cards,
crazy.
Cards are crazy.
I mean, there are big names on there. Like Todd McFarlane is sold on there this weekend.
I saw him sell a Venom head sketch for almost 10 grand.
Yeah, $9,500. It was. I watched
Yeah.
it. It was kind of nuts. So.
Yeah, that was. I only just saw the aftermath of the shot and somebody saying how much it went for, but
gotta go,
I
guys.
saw that.
And,
All right, Gene.
Take care.
Take it easy,
Thanks
mate.
for having me. Be safe.
Like the Dan
always
Quintana
welcome.
show today was bananas and was a royal cock up, but like he's the new hotness, like in the variant world, and
Black flavor of the month.
yeah,
He really is.
And the guy, the seller, like it was him and a sell and like the exclusive variant cover that the seller was had, and the seller was only dropping 25 at a time when there's 1,000 people in a stream, and they were selling it under a half second, like.
Oh yeah.
And then he would jack the price and sell 25 more.
Mm-hmm.
And then jack the price. I mean, it was pretty shitty and pretty ridiculous, but you know.
Yeah. We only have 100 copies of this, but we're going to drop 25 every hour, and it ends up being like 500 copies. But the price goes up every time.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it was blatant and bad.
Sounds a bit like the old Black Flag days, eh?
Yeah. But I'm sure they're going to hold value because everyone knows variants always do.
Little sarcasm in that voice there. I heard it.
Yeah, his stuff's going crazy. I mean, the Absolute Batman 16. You can look on eBay for like a trade dress from MegaCon is going for $800-900 right now, unsigned.
T-Dubs, is there any books you're eyeing lately? I know.
No, boss, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm in flipping mode, and I don't give a rat's ass about new stuff right now at all. Like at all.
You did get your Grail book of Heroes, didn't you? Though.
I did get one of my Grails. Yes, the first appearance of Madman, double signed. So.
Nice.
But I mean, I don't chase new stuff. I've started reading it again, and a lot of it just pisses me off, like always. So.
Yeah.
It's just such like most of like by definition, most things in life are, but a lot of what's out is just so fucking mediocre. Like it's just so like.
This week's gonna be an absolute Batman week. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's why I get more enjoyment out of hunting and buying
Mecha
old
Robin.
books.
Mm-hmm.
First Mecha Robin.
No, that's issue 20, but I bet you they'll show something on this one. This is supposed to be the first Scarecrow.
Oh, yeah. That was the cover Quintana was like pushing. Today was a Scarecrow cover.
Yeah. Quintana's he's a great artist though. His stuff is good.
His stuff's great, but like
it is a flavor of the month. I'll admit to that.
Yeah. I don't like it. I mean, he's very skilled and
He's
very
a painter
detailed.
too, so
He's a painter, and I don't love his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the stream trying to buy one to flip. That was my pure intention. Like I admit it. I don't care. Like
Superman.
Like if I could have grabbed one, it would have been on eBay in about 30 seconds for about $500. Because I'm a dirty little boy, and I just need to make money.
Dirty boy.
Yeah,
So this week is supposed to be Superman Day. They're gonna be doing a whole bunch of Superman books.
Yeah, that's why I just keep up my runs, you know, in the modern stuff, and just focus on buying old books. It's just I get more love and enjoyment out of hunting old books. Yes,
Yeah.
obviously it's in a totally different. I would be more happy to drop $500 on a silver or bronze age book than I would be on a brand new variant that's been out a week.
Oh,
that would piss me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people love the artist, and I get it. And like, I mean, I make art, I like art, but like, it's hard for me to justify spending that much on something new.
Yeah, I'm
the one thing that I've noticed about like Dan Quintana and guys, you know, Daniel Warren Johnson, Mark Spears, their hottest books are the ones that are being sold by the variant whatnotters, the Davis Riders books. They're selling those books are like going for like $200-300 in the aftermarket. And it's just like, guys, it's not that serious. Like, I get it. You like it. But the fact that they're just, they're telling you that it's limited to 250, limited to 500. Yeah, it is. But that doesn't mean here to 5 years is going to be worth anything like that. they might still have some kind of value to it.
I
And it
agree.
also means
But-
next week they're going to drop a foil variant that's also limited, and then the next week, I mean, you know, like it'll be the same
or
stuff
different
cover.
background color or something like
It's a,
that.
it's a just say what it is. It's a money making scheme. That's all it is.
It really is. But
Yeah.
there is a market for it. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not denying there is. I'm just saying it's, and I've said this from both sides of the thing, not buying and selling, but from the fan and from the industry. Like the fan, it's an absolute rort and it's a money making scheme, but it's good for artists to get more work, because there's so much extra work out there now. That's why we're seeing, like in the last, obviously, you know, I've stopped collecting original art in the last probably 5-6 years. There are so many artists I've never even fucking heard of now. Like people are like, oh, this is the new blah blah blah, you know, John Smith, whatever, and I'm like, I've never even heard of that person. It's giving extra work to the industry for the creators, the artists,
But
writers, whatever.
You
But
say that, but it's a
double-edged sword.
Yeah, double-edged sword, because you're giving love to cover artists.
Yeah, not interior artists.
You're not giving love to interior artists. Some of those artists are interior artists, but that's very small number. You know what I mean?
Why would you do interior art if you could do covers? They're less work,
I
they're
agree
more
to that.
money, and they're more recognition.
But it's also part of why the industry suffers.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying.
You know, because again, what's the book that people keep? The book that people keep is the one that actually has the story that people went and they read, and it has like the actual first appearance and whatever, like the true key, not the first time he met his grandma crap. You know what I'm saying? That kind of garbage. That's what I wish we could go back to the days where we didn't have 101 covers for every book. I want the day to come where it's just like cover A, maybe a cover B. I don't have a problem with a B, but the fact that we have like Absolute Batman this week is going to have 70 covers.
That's just stupid.
And it's, as I was saying, like it's good for the industry with the artists, because there is more work available, but from the fan and the buyer perspective, it's just too much.
Yeah,
like I remember when Ronin #1 or whatever came out on first release, there was 92 covers or fucking something, and it's like, that is just stupid. Like, have like your ABC or ABCD and maybe 2 or 3 variants. Okay, whatever.
So
but
I would do
50 covers, 100 covers is dumb.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you a book. I'm going to show you a book that's going to...
If it was me, I'd do A, B, C, D, and then ratios.
Okay, so this
like
one...
3 different
Cliff,
ratios.
this
and
is
then
going to be the one that I promise you people are going to go crazy over.
I could see it. It's an anime, and people would like...
Remember the Superman book that was a couple of months ago?
I know there's somebody hounding you on Instagram for who the artist is.
It's Mario Focello.
Yeah, that's great for people who like it. I'll be one of those people who are like, okay, whatever.
This book is going to be...
Maybe I should be more like Taylor. Maybe I should grab it just so I can flip it for $96.
Well, you'd probably be able to flip it for 90-something bucks because it's going to sell.
I agree with Izzy, actually. I think that one is going to be a hot one.
I don't get me wrong. Like, I'm an anime guy. I'm a manga guy. I love the style. It's just, yeah, I'm not getting into the variant world. Like, I dived in it for about 6 months and then I regretted it ever since, because now I've just got all these variants and I'm just like, nah. I would rather just keep up runs.
There are some really good variants out there. I'm not saying that they're not.
Yeah, I'm like, there's some gorgeous artwork out there. I'm just saying, I'm not diving into that world.
That when is enough, and that's the part that loses its.
It's in now. It's in. I don't think it'll die anytime soon.
It
Definitely
will
not.
eventually. I think it will eventually die. It's gonna take a while before it dies out. Especially now when you go to these cons, they're not selling the same way that they used to.
Yeah, maybe buy the A and one variant, and like what Dave said, just
the A is usually the
nice
one that sticks. There's always a variant. There's always 1 or 2 variant that people would like. That's the variant. That's going to be the one. That's why I show you that one. That's definitely to me. That's the spec book of the week. So
yeah, I don't know. It's just, as I said, like I'm in the middle of doing this massive deal or whatever like that, and it's all like none of it's massive key books or anything like that, but it's a lot of 60s, 70s, 80s, and some early 90s sort of like run filler stuff with some runs that I collect passively or aggressively, and I get more enjoyment out of that than it would be to hunt for the newest variant.
Yeah. I will collect the old stuff to keep sometimes, and some of the key things I like, but I also am trying to use the hobby to A, pay for my life, and B, like pay for the hobby too. Like it's like
the hobby to fund the hobby.
If somebody wants to pay $500 for a variant, I don't have any problem selling it to them. Like it's not.
It's their money. It's what they want to do with it, right?
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it's that. It's if you consider it a problem, then you yourself have to, evaluate what you're doing with your money. Like, we were talking about it earlier, man. Sometimes when you go to the shop and you spend $50 to $100 on comic books, and you realize, why am I really spending $50 to $100 on new comic books that I know they're just for reading? It becomes challenging. There was a time that it was easy to buy comic books. I could spend. There was a time that I could spend $10 and I had multiple comics.
Yeah,
that's no longer the case.
Mm.
And it's a little bit of inflation, but it's a little bit of a lot of overinflation.
And that's the other thing that I've sort of, once again, talking about the double-edged sword, that like I mentioned that like over here, we do not get the ratios because there's no real stores that have massive buying power. We don't get the store exclusives and the con exclusives and the variants and all that like you guys do. Like you guys are spoiled for choice, whereas we're sort of, it's just ABC covers, maybe a 1 in 10 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Or maybe some, sort of like one per store if you're lucky. So it's sort of good in that way. Like it's not hurting your wallet as much. But on the flip side, it's like, what if you are a variant cover collector? You got to spend stupid amounts of money buying on the aftermarket, getting it from overseas, paying currency conversions, tariffs, taxes, fucking shipping costs, and all that sort of stuff. It's like, why would you even bother in a country that it doesn't originate from?
Mm-hmm.
So it's such a hard market. Like I see a lot of the guys, like I know Sean's trying to do it, like Zars. When he's sort of, flipping back between here in Canada or here in the States or whatever like that. I don't think Dave does. Dave more buys for himself, but Sean's sort of looking for what's hot and what he can resell over here because he knows he'll get the money because we can't fucking buy it in a store over here.
Yeah.
So it's a good scheme to be able to try and get into, but you got to be able to find that happy medium where it's like, okay, it's 25 exclusive in the States, currency conversion, shipping, whatever. Am I going to charge people over here $200, $300? No, because they're going to be like, well, I could probably just do it myself online for that same converted price. So let's just go, okay, maybe we can knock it down to maybe 70, 80, $100. You'd probably still get that over here because there are variant collectors over here. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting market, an interesting discussion.
The one I just showed you guys, apparently that's not an open order cover. I just found that out. It's a Gin Man Comics. I don't even know who's Gin Man, but I guarantee the book's gonna be hot just because of the artist. The other thing I don't like these 1 in the 100s, 1 in 50s. I can't stand those.
Yeah, so you just don't see that shit over here unless it's been imported.
Yeah, I can't stand those because I feel like
I think the most I've ever seen off the shelf is a 1 in 25. Because as I said, the stores over here just did not have the buying power to buy 50 copies and sit on one book
But
that
they
may eventually sell.
But they could buy 25 copies to get that one book.
Yeah, some certain. There's probably, like, I'm not saying because there's not a massive, like, there's a lot of shops over here closed during the pandemic and have stayed closed. Not even an online presence anymore because there's literally just been way too much. But there's probably out of about the maybe 50 stores in the whole country, there's probably 5 that might have the buying power to do anything more than a 1 in 25. Even a 1 in 25 is probably a stretch.
Yeah.
Does Dave collect any new books or no?
Yeah, he still buys new books. He's a bit like me. He prefers his older books, but yeah, he still buys new books and things. He
Yeah,
still buys
I'm a
blind
mix.
bags and all that sort
Everyone,
of stuff.
it's funny. I'm the mix of both. Also,
Yeah, I just find more enjoyment in collecting the older stuff. That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
I like older stuff too.
You know,
I do.
in saying that, you know, it's the matter of finding them right price, right time, being that, like, as I've coined that phrase, opportunistic buyer.
Yep.
You know, it's a right time, right place, having the money.
Yep.
You know, and like I'm happy with having the connections that I have, even just over here. There's quite a few sellers that will reach out and say, look, you know, I have a collection, or I have X amount of, you know, are you doing a Tales of Suspense run? I have these issues. You know, I have a Submariner run. What issues do you need? Like, I get buyers, like, not all the time, but just once in a blue moon will just reach out to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would love to as well, Patel, but it's just, yeah, it's just hard fucking finding shit, you know. I picked up gold and silver in your comic book day. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, new comic book day is less than a month. Woohoo!
Or free comic book day, you mean?
Free comic day.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
New
first
comic day is like
first Saturday in May, isn't it?
It's always the first Saturday in May, so
Yeah,
they
mate,
should.
yeah,
the
I
shop
always
should have
forget.
their books already.
I'm not able to go, but I'll probably go the week after. My sister.
It's going to be harder for us this year, actually, because we don't have Mark from Big City Comics, who was, you know, Simon's friend and shop and things like that. Because you would literally just go in there, and you didn't have to buy anything. You could just pick up the free comic book day books. Now I've got to go to stores where you have to buy to maybe spend $30 and get one.
Really?
Or like that sort of shit.
So they're not actually giving any free comic books. You actually have to buy them before
You have to buy, and that's what a lot of stores do over here now. It's like,
Oh,
to get the free
wow.
comic book day books,
That
you have
sucks.
to buy something to be able to pick it up. Whereas with Mark, when he was around, you could literally go in there and pick up one of every copy of every
Yeah,
free
'cause
comic book day there was.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
At least
I
that's
mean,
how it's
the
here.
stores still have to buy those books, though. They're not free for the
Yes.
shops.
Yeah, exactly.
The stores do buy the books. That is true. The stores buy the books. They buy it. They still buy it at a wholesale rate, though.
Is there any ones you think that are gonna blow up or no?
No, I haven't really looked into it.
Have they shown what's available yet?
Oh
or
yeah,
not?
yeah. They're showing already.
Okay, because I always just pick up one copy of each of the Marvel books.
Yeah. So the Marvel
and
books.
then
Marvel books already shown. The DC books already shown.
you know how many Marvel books there are off the top of your head?
Probably 4 or 5. That's usually the case.
Okay, because sometimes that's the other problem is we don't always get every book that you guys get.
So when it comes to the books, what usually happens is Marvel usually releases a Spider-Man book, a kid's book, a combo book, which would be like X-Men, Fantastic Four, depending on what's going on at that time, or they'll show a crossover book, like the start of a crossover event. I think the crossover event is Armageddon this year.
Yeah, like what they did with what was it? What was the Blood series with Blade?
Yeah,
and that?
Blood Hunt. Yeah, they did that.
Blood Hunt. Yeah, they did that one.
Yeah,
sort of
they
thing,
did
so.
that. They did Avengers, X-Men, Eternals a few years back.
Mm. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think it was last year or the year before. I had to ask Rob to get me a couple of the books because they just weren't being available over here.
Yeah.
So I think one of them was because I think they did a Gargoyles one, which
yeah, they did the Gargoyles.
A lot of that stuff is not licensed to be distributed over here.
So I'm reading a few of the Marvel ones. You got Alien Predator Planet of the Apes, #1. Amazing Spider-Man 1000. Queen in Black, number.
Yeah, that's the
1.
crossover event.
Yeah. Armageddon / X-Men #1.
DC Next Level has a couple of books.
Yeah.
There's a DC Sonic. There's the thing is that this year is going to be the first time they do free comic book day and new comic giveaway, which is the same thing. They're happening the same day.
Of course they are, because it's the same thing. God, every single thing just makes me hate everything.
I got so turned off.
Yeah, I told you I was going to get it to happen. So Penguin's doing theirs. That's which one's Marvel's going to be.
Do you have a listing of all of them? Like a picture?
I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the site now. I'm trying to see.
Can you bring it up for me so I can have a look at what's coming out?
I'll take it. I'll show this. This is So
it's
this
just
is
in case there's some other stuff that I want to try and get for Beck. So
yeah. So this is called Comic Giveaway. So keep in mind they did a split, right? So Comics Giveaway is the exact same thing, but it's coming from Penguin.
Can I enlarge this or something?
Yeah, I'll enlarge it.
Oh, I did something weird with my screen. I have no idea what I did.
I enlarged it. So this is coming from the Penguin comics. So it's Boom, Dark Horse, IDW, Marvel. You guys know the other ones. And then these are the colors. They're keeping the color scheme. There's a Garfield. Oh, look, Gem.
Yeah.
Something's killing the children. Road to Slaughter. That's going to be one of the books.
Avatar. Yeah, Beck, I want the Avatar one.
Masters of the Universe, obviously, with Dungeons and Dragons. Lock and Key.
Oh, Lock and Key. Nice.
Sonic, of course. Minotaur. This is something different.
When did these come out? What day? For Saturday.
Free Comic Book Day. They come out the same day. Oh yeah. So the Marvel.
That's Marvel, but I wouldn't care about that one because
they're literally Planet, Aliens, and Predator. That's actually pretty cool that they did that.
So I need that. I need that. So that's one.
This is a nice cover though.
Yeah, that is nice. So that's one.
So wait, they're making Spider-Man 1000 the free comic book.
That's
gonna be too early too because they're only up to like 985 or 986. So that's early.
Yeah, they're doing the 2-week thing. The two
unless it's a preview of
to
both.
1000.
Yeah, it might be a preview to 1000.
Spider-Man 1000 and Queen of Black.
Avengers
X-Men. So that's two.
This is the Armageddon storyline that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And then there's Simbi. Simbi versus.
Oh God! Okay, I'll have to get that because it's in a Marvel book. So there's 3.
All right. So then here's some
I
more.
don't care about that.
More of the kid stuff.
The British are coming.
So that's that one. So let me get to the other one here.
Hey, how's your friend shop going in Pelham?
How's Josh is he's doing well.
That's good. I'm happy for him. Happy to hear he's doing well.
Let's see here if this populates properly.
That's your new comic shop, right? Izzy, that you go to or not really?
I go to multiple shops. He's not the only one.
He's a shop slut.
You gotta be in this area.
Yeah, I would too.
So they got the sampler, which is nothing.
Yeah, I got that last link. I got the sampler recently.
They got a nice house on the lake on DC. I know you don't care about DC, but those are some of the books.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind you showing them all. I just want to get the grasp of like how many I need to try and hunt down if I need to get to that point.
They don't look like there's an Energon Universe one. This is probably going to be one that people are going to pick up.
Don't they have like just a cover listing of like all of them instead of it all?
They did. I don't know why it's not like that.
It's a bit hard to see. That's all.
So this is going to be the mask cover.
Oh, heck
that's
yeah.
Cool.
That's sick.
I had that vehicle when I was a kid too, except it was orange. It wasn't red.
I was not into Mask.
I love Mask. Mask was cool.
Mm-hmm. See what Mask was just it just
hit at the wrong time because it wasn't as popular.
No.
It was at the same time as G.I. Joe and Transformers and all that sort of stuff, and it just didn't hit as hard at the time.
But what came out? Did it come after G.I. Joe and Transformers, or it came out around the same
time?
Yeah,
it came out just after, but it was still around. They were still playing new seasons while the first season of that was coming out, and it was just it was bad timing.
There's the Street Fighter Forever Zero, the Conan.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at on May 6th, the Energon Universe Special #1, and it's not free. Why isn't it showing it free on League of Comic Geeks?
It's Energon Universe Free Comic Book Day 2026 special.
Would it be
Free.
How do I find them in League of Comic? Oh, I found them. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, Izzy.
You're not stupid. You're ill-informed, but you're not stupid. Okay, don't call yourself stupid.
Thank you.
Okay, ill-informed, childish, immature.
Jesus Christ!
All right, all right.
Good
Any other
Lord.
adjectives you need to add?
No, it's fine. I love Izzy.
There's a nice house on the lake. There's a Stitch #1.
Just for you,
Supernatural.
Vogsy. Oh, yeah, screw you, Izzy.
I love it. There's a Keen Spotlight one, which will have some Mark Spears in it.
They have a Lego
Flash
Batman, The Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Yeah, because Beck will generally get, like, if there's any sort of gargoyles, if there's like I saw there was an Avatar The Last Airbender one, or if there's any like anime based ones, that's generally the one that she'll go for.
That's it, really.
There's a Mega Man one that's cool.
The Mega Man one will be something people pick up. The video game ones, like the video game Sonic, Mega Man, people will
Street
pick
Fighter.
those.
I have to pick up that Street Fighter one.
I usually get as many as
It
I
only
can
looks like there's
possibly
3 Marvel books then.
Yeah, but nothing seems to be like must have.
Must
what I
have
mean?
for you is bloody Jeff and Simbi, you weirdo.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Come on, the best of both worlds, bro.
Hey, unfortunately, Spidey Jeff is getting a new series.
I don't give a
Why you
fuck.
gotta
If
say,
new
why
books.
you gotta say unfortunately, Vogs? You don't understand.
Very,
the
very,
importance-
no, that was very eloquently and perfectly said.
Yeah, you don't get it. These are the characters that kids are gonna read. So when the
Oh,
kids
like,
get
trust me,
older,
I
they
I get it, but I just see it another flash in the pan.
Yes, Dave, there will be the Nice House on the Lake comic book, free comic book day book. It might be a reprint.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go. I hate going to comic book stores, buddy. On free comic book day.
Comic book guy hates going to comic book stores.
Yeah, like no, on free comic book day because you get every friggin' you get every
Vultures. You get the freaking vultures.
yeah, you get the vultures. And all I want to do
you gotta
is
be smart about it,
just
right?
pick up the Marvel books. That's it. That's all I want. I don't care about first appearances or spec or whatever like that. I just want the Marvel books and that's it. So if there's only one, I only want one. If there's 5, I only want 5. I don't want a copy of every single book. But
I pretty much grab everything.
I mean, Izzy, for real, if it's one of those situations where they give you everything, give them away.
I do. I put them in
No,
my giveaway
not
box.
you. I meant Spidey.
Oh.
God damn it, I have a goal, people.
You
Work
did
with
say
me.
Izzy. You did say my name.
I know what I said. I'm wrong. But work with me. Work with me.
yeah, it's a reprint of Nice House on the Lake #1.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell that storyline, man. I don't know. I think it's behind. Is the Titan thing over?
Titan thing.
Yeah, Tiny Onion, James Titan the Fourth.
I'm not sure.
What do you mean by is it over? What do you mean?
Like the hype behind his stories.
I've got no idea. But people love his writing.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't heard much people talk about it as much anymore.
Hey, Bobby.
With the obviously with the exception of
Izzy, people love something's killing children. You know what else people love? Eating and surviving, and just the fact that food and gas cost so much money, people just might be talking about comic books less in general.
Oh, Exquisite Corpse. That's the one. Thank you. See, Biggie Mac, no.
It's a good title. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like it or love it or fucking whatever, but good on them. Is everybody? I don't know. They just went very quiet. And I'm not talking about people not talking. I'm just saying as if there's no background noise anymore.
Well, there's just 4 of us now.
No, there was still background noise. I don't know.
But like, what kind of
Kinda weird.
background noise?
I don't know. Or maybe I'm just
Are you telling me you missed the ambiance? Is that what it is?
the ambiance of people's bad microphones and bad speakers and and traffic in the street behind them and
all of those things.
Tiny Onion stuff is cool. Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but he's done that like 3 times already, where he clicks
All
himself
right,
out.
he's just having technical problems.
Yeah, but that's
He's
just Izzy.
having technical. Did I show you everything I bought in Canada?
Yeah, I think you.
I think you did. I don't think we covered it. No.
Covered what?
What I bought in Canada.
I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Izzy. Now I'm doing the fucking stupid name game. I'm gonna let Cliff show his wares.
Thank you.
Oh, that was the question. How
Or his
long is
bras.
the Exquisite Corpse supposed to last, Cliff? Is it at its final weapons issue?
That's because I'm inside, Brian.
We're getting closer to the end of Exquisite Corpses. It was supposed to be 12 issues, right? Or 9?
I'm not sure.
So,
Yeah, I've seen quite a few. There we go. He clicked
as
it
we
again.
know, this will end up being Izzy's.
Where'd Izzy
Oh my
go?
God. 12 issues.
Izzy
He's
went to bed?
clicking himself out again.
And then this is the first.
I got too
appearance-
excited. Show that book again.
This is the first appearance.
Was that
of
Tate? Tate!
Show that book.
This
I
is
got
first
too
appearance.
excited.
Yeah, he's
This
been a cheeky bastard as usual.
His first appearance of Lightning Lass.
No, I want the other book. The book you showed beforehand. Show that book again.
What was Tate doing? I'm confused.
He was being a cheeky bastard like he usually is.
No, not that book.
This is the first Tyrock in Elite Superheroes. So of course, I picked
He's just avoiding it. He's like,
Where's that book? You showed
And
that
then
book.
I thought
Yeah, I fell asleep
this
on
was-
the button.
I
Yeah,
thought
right.
this was a need pickup. What if Chuck
He's
do?
just ignoring
Right?
it.
Like this is a timely book to have.
No, where's that book? Where's that book you just showed? Show that book.
Show the
Where's that book? Show that book. Come on. Give me some Simbi.
Cliff, who runs the stream? I do. Don't show that book.
Give me some Simbi. I want some
Hey!
Look at the thing teaming up with Alpha.
No.
Jay knows the way.
Thank you, Jay. I only have one clip left to play, and you get the quintessential Aussie one.
And boom! Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat, cunt.
And boom!
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jay. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so
The
much.
Part of
first
their
book. What was
battle
the
with
first book?
Darkseid.
Shut up,
First
Izzy.
book.
First book. I didn't get
There
to
was
see
no
it.
first book.
I got cut off.
And of course, we know I really want
Oh,
the
God.
original. So here's this facsimile that I've got. This
Izzy's
reprint.
like, God damn it, fucking show the
Go
first
back
book.
to the first book.
Shut up.
The one that matters.
Where are the other books I had? Yeah.
Izzy, I feel bad for you. I actually do.
Where's
You
that
give
I
me
feel
shit.
bad for Izzy.
Where's that
And
first
then-
book? I missed the paint. I missed the painting.
I feel,
I
and
do
then of
too.
course the very first book from the night, my Doom 2099,
Oh.
Yeah, banger.
Where's
Absolute
Rob when
banger.
you need him? Oh, Ravage.
and the
Banger.
Ravage,
Mhm.
Banger.
and Doom 2099 number 2.
That's one run I don't think I ever finished. Was my Spidey 2099 run actually.
But you know
Buddy,
what's
we
really
going to
great?
11.
Picking this
For
up for
11 my
$3
time.
Canadian.
That's a cool cover.
But
Right?
Izzy's like,
That's
where's
rough when
the
it's a
first
reprint of a
But it's-
reprint.
But it's not the book I want to see.
And then this cover is by Jim Lee, and they only had 2 left, so I grabbed them both.
You grabbed the Jim Lee covers. Ooh, put a.
I want one.
Nice.
And there's an original Punisher story in here, not a reprint.
Oh, very nice.
Now he's not,
Izzy's like, show me.
now he's
the
not showing me
first
the book.
And of course, if you missed it earlier,
Yes. Yes.
Cliff.
Showed him respect.
Cliff,
He
I
showed
will
respect.
PayPal you $50 if you burn that on screen right now.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Why would
Do it. Cut it up.
supposed to be some respect, man?
he gets no respect. Your dirty little cum bucket will be yours because I like you.
Thank you, Brian.
We're gonna
Who was
send
it,
that
Jeff?
out,
Who
get
was
that
it, Jeff?
graded. No, it's
No,
Simbi.
it was Simbi. Now that Simbi's his
Oh.
new favorite.
No, I
Oh,
still
God.
love Jeff. I still love Jeff.
Hey, Izzy, can you toss that cover behind you and make sure it hits the wall?
What
Wait,
I'll pitch in.
what DC art did he want to see up close in the chat? Which one?
Oh, you talk about the one behind him.
Oh,
you're not talking about the Superman.
Superman.
It's the only DCR piece that's here.
You're gonna have to hang that. Are you gonna hang that one day?
I'm gonna hang you.
Look at that. That's nice.
That's gorgeous.
It's already in the frame. You might as well hang it up.
It's on a stand. That's good enough.
Yeah, but you got that empty space there.
I'm just saying.
Right
People
next-
notice
oh,
this
those-
all the time.
Is that all your books, Cliffy?
That was it. That's why I ended with Simbi to get this guy's goat.
Simbi.
Was that a Dan Jurgens?
No.
No, that's Scott Eaton.
Scott Eaton.
I've got about 45, 50 books I could. No, I'm just joking.
You asshole.
I am so tired right now. I gotta go to bed. Now I get to go to bed.
Oh, come on, Jay. That's low blow. He does
better.
great.
It is better than my artwork.
Hmm.
Look at this, though. But look at that. Come on. You don't like that?
That's pretty good.
It's going for $8 plus $80 shipping.
What is it?
It's a depth strip.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, thank you. And
I really like that. I like the background.
Yeah, I try to match. I try to match the first issue, the original issue, with the color scheme.
Okay.
With the, so I did that, and then of course I got the Lobo.
The psychedelic Lobo.
No, I didn't. I know you didn't really forget. I just wanted to mention it every once in a while because it shouldn't just be on you, you know.
Well, I also
to remember.
I just finished doing DVH's piece that I think I showed you guys offline, but I can't show it right now just in case DVH jumps in.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
but I finished it, and dude, wait till I get a chance to show you guys.
Nice.
All right, we're on the stream right now because we want to see.
Where is it? It's this one. Look at this. Look at that.
Look at that. Look how much work is done.
Look how much work is done in this book. And look, it says his name right there, DVH. This is the thing that I hate. I'm gonna have to, because I have to send it with the one that you're getting, Tate. I have to send it to CGC. But the thing is like they take this. I don't even know if they take this off.
What do you mean take it off? That's like
the paper.
Well, no, it's a protective. It's the protective. It's not the blank. It's the protective paper.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
I'll
a
have
thin.
to-
Yeah, I don't know if they take it off or not. I haven't heard.
I'm afraid to take it off.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anyone like talk about that. You know, usually we hear
Yeah.
people talk about their different things with
Yeah,
CGC.
I'll probably call them on Monday. I'll call them up and I say, hey, look, I have some artwork because I've never done it like that. I always just send them the
Right.
way it is. So I never
Well, I
bothered
know.
to do that.
I know. Like when I sent out the shift and stuff, I did. I took it off because the ones we got though have all the printing on it. Where,
Yeah,
you know.
I remember.
Yeah.
I got a few of those back there too. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Yeah, so if you want to end the stream, I can show you the image.
good as an excuse as any.
Sorry, guys, I can't show it to you online. It is it's supposed to be a surprise for DVH, but I think he's gonna really like it.
Well, and then DVH will show it off when he gets it. So.
He wants to be surprised, and when he sees it, he's gonna love it.
Is this? This is going to be slabbed or?
Yeah, it's gonna be slabbed.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, every time I have a book for him, I'm supposed to ship it out to him. He comes up with another book to commission, and then I tell him, "What do you want me to do? You want me to hold on to it?" And then we send it all in one. And then he's like, "Yeah, let's do that." So the box is getting bigger and bigger of things I gotta send DVH, and then Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Spidey, you know who's better than Simby and Jeff? Kangaroo.
And with that, we close.
Yeah, don't even get me started with. It's like beating the proverbial dead horse. But in
having
saying
fun
that,
back
yeah,
there.
I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I need to do some stuff and get some rest and whatever and blah 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 blah. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's been on the panel tonight. Love you guys. It was looking a bit rough there at the start. I did about the first half an hour by myself. I was like, what the fuck? This is going to be a very quick stream. But yeah,
I had to have dinner. I had to eat dinner. I'm sorry.
yeah, it came, and then we ended up with like 10 people. It's like, what the fuck? Gone from go to woe. But no, I really appreciate you guys. Everybody jumped in for a second, a minute, for the whole show, almost the whole show.
Love you, Jay.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much. Thank you to Jay and thank you to Patel for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Yeah, please, if you haven't already, it is still up the top, pinned link up the top. It's probably still going. Autism research charity thing on Whatnot. I know my good friend Christina is helping promote and run that. Can you please go and check it out? Say hello, drop a buck, drop $100, drop $1 million, whatever you can afford. It'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, please go and check that out. But yeah, thank you to everybody who's been in the chat as well. Greatly appreciate you all. So be safe, be kind, and buy more comics.
The word jaundice comes from the French word jaune, which means yellow.